Thank you for these athletes and their abilities to compete. We ask that you would bless them, that you would bless the coaches and the officials and us, the fans. May everything that's said and done here bring honor and glory to you. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. Do we not have an opposing team?
We'll be here maybe.
Fort Bend Christian Academy choir right there under the direction of Andrew Webb. Thank you so much, Andrew, for the work that you've done in choir for your national anthem. It's homecoming. It's time for us to have one of those awesome times game, football in Texas on a Friday night. Is this your wallet?
Chad, are we going? Are we live now?
Good evening, listeners to Eagles on the Air. Welcome to the Fort Bend Christian Academy homecoming game.
Bring all the games to you that we can.
Our village, our game today.
Her first full game last week. She has a halftime interview during this homecoming game with brand new superintendent, former high school principal at Fort Bend Christian, Joshua Geddes will be here at halftime. And we've got one of our old announcers. I say old just because he's like 19 years old, but spent 4 years at Fort Bend Christian announcing. Tomas Romo is back in town, so somewhere around the second quarter, I am going to very happily hand off my headset to Tomas, and you'll get Tomas and Camille. That sounds like a team.
So before we start off the game, we're going to start off with a few school events. This Saturday is homecoming starting at 7, is it 7 p.m.? It's definitely 7 p.m.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then it's going to go, you have to stay in the gym until 10 p.m., but it ends at 11. As well as that, we're going to have the Top Golf Classic October 25th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, as Mr. Williams said, I'm going to have the halftime interview with the new superintendent, Dr. Geddes. He now has a doctorate.
Did he get it?
That's what I heard.
I know he was working at Indiana University, a fine university indeed. Good. I hope he's got that one. If he did get it, got to hand it to him because he's not running around bragging about it. He didn't buy T-shirts for everybody, call me doctor or anything. So kudos to Mr. or Dr. Geddes, whatever it is now. Maybe that's a good question for him at halftime.
Receiving, we have Claude Condi with 9 receptions, 161 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Caleb Howard, 14 receptions, 190 yards, and 1 touchdown. Solomon Cole, or the Solomon Cole, has 7 receptions, 104 yards, and 1 touchdown. Georgia Bote has 12 receptions, and 153 yards. Our all-purpose statistics are Claude Mincondi with 350 yards, Caleb Howard with 209, Solomon Cole with 202. As well as that, we have the team stats, which are 1,026 total all-purpose yards. Tackles, we have Solomon Cole with 12 tackles, Blaine Baird with 15, Claude Mincondi with 11, and Sam McKissick with 10 tackles. Sacks, we have Remington Strickland with 2 sacks, Aiden McDonald with 1 sack, Jalen Zuber with 1 sack, and interceptions, we have Blaine Baird with 1 interception. Here we're going to start out the game. The Eagles have the ball. That is number 2. Solomon Cole starts out the game.
Before finally being stopped.
Here we have the first return of the game.
Whose name I do not have.
Took him down, number 77. We're not sure whose name that was.
But it was a tackle, so congratulations to him. We do have a roster in front of us, so we don't always get the most complete ones. This one is from the internet, downloaded. You can't trust the internet all the time. All right, Camille, thank you for taking over. Every once in a while, something weird happens, so taking care of something weird while Camille jumps in on play-by-play. All right, folks, here comes that offense. We're hoping is as powerful as it has been the first 3 weeks. J.D. Meagle rolling left. He's going to run the ball. Good moves around the left side. He's going to get about 6 yards on making about 7 moves. Not bad. How many running yards did you say he had so far this season?
He has had 183 rush yards.
That's not bad for a quarterback in 3 games. So he's somewhere around, 60 yards a game and 3 touchdowns, I believe. So second down and about 4 yards for this offense. Is that McCondy on his left? Looking for numbers. It's a handoff to Claude McCondy. Tries to get off the right side. He's going to get some room, and he's going to get a first down. Tackled by number 10, Griffin Cohen. First down run by McCondy is about 10 yards.
But not before he gets.
Yeah, folks, you're going to see Claude take handoffs. You're going to see Claude receive the ball. You're going to see him run back kickoffs and punts. The young man's an athlete, and you get an athlete like that, the ball as much as you possibly can. First down and 10 at the 50-yard line. Eagles moving with the first possession of the game. Here's a pass outside to number 20, Donovan. He's going to get 5 yards. Tackled by number 20 and 21, Adrian Shippo and Joseph Trim.
For a 5-yard gain, it'll bring up second down.
You know what I found out a few days ago, Mr. Williams, is that Remington Strickland just got an offer from North Texas.
That's a good start. He's going to get a lot more offers coming in, too. This kid's getting looks from all over the place. Nice to get your first offer in. Second down and 5. Handoff goes to Mincondi up the middle. He's breaking tackles, sprinting free, and tackled at the 19. That's going to be 10, 20, 30 yards, 31 yards by Mincondi.
31 yards.
There you go.
Stopped by Griffin.
Well, if this is any indication, it's a game where Claude's going to run rampant because they're willing to give him the ball, and he's going outside and inside now, both off the right and left. And we're right back to the line at hurry-up offense. Mincondi on the left side of Meagle. Meagle keeps it, passes it outside to, that is Solomon Cole, breaking tackles, and still on his feet, or his foot, as one defender grabbed 1 foot. That's an 8-yard reception. That was a fake handoff, keep the ball, quarterback keeper, jump pass to the outside, and the defense was just kind of shrugging the shoulders like, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I think we got some number problems. As Mr. Reeves is fumbling through papers, we're looking at the paper. We're not sure where everything is at. We're trying to get the numbers for Village correct. We got our numbers correct anyway. Here's a rollout to the right-hand side by Meagle. He's going to pass, looking into the end zone, and off the fingertips of Caleb Howard. Would have had his next touchdown.
Caleb Howard just off his fingertips.
Camille, while we got a couple seconds, how about the offensive line of Fort Bend Christian?
We have Robert Walter as the left tackle, Cohen Carpenter as the left guard, Bobby Rossi as the center, Tony Saw as the right guard, and Remy Strickland as the right tackle.
Yeah, you got to get used to that one. I just throw things in the middle of nowhere, and you got to fumble through some papers. That offensive line has been dynamite. And they get another shot right here on 3rd down and 3. Handoff to middle again. He's going to have a first down inside the 5. Down to, looks like the 2-yard line. About a 7 or 8 yard run. First and goal for the Eagles inside the 5. Folks, you'd love watching Camille in broadcast class. Her main job so far has been to watch football games. She watches college football games to get the lingo. That's how dedicated that she is.
And then all of my other classmates spoil the games for me because I've never watched football until now. So now they're like, oh, well, you know, Clemson won that game. Oh, wow, thanks.
Yep, Village got Mincondi that time for a loss of a yard or 2. Good job as the defensive line penetrated. It's the first time you've seen our offensive line not clear a hole for Claude or for JD. 2nd down and goal from approximately the 5-yard line. Be nice to punch one in on your very first possession. Mincondi's on the left side. Meagle drops back, passes it over, misses Solomon Cole. He had him, but short-armed him a little bit. He knows it. He's a little bit upset about it, smacking his hand and telling it to throw better. He had Solomon Cole for the next touchdown. So we've got 3rd and goal from the 5.
3rd down.
Any of those college games you watch have a 3rd and goal from the 5?
Wow, Mr. Williams. If only I really got the lingo that far.
All right, fans, let's help them
I
punch
did
it in.
find out what the
3rd down
offensive
and
line was
goal.
and the defensive line. I didn't know that there were 2 different ones. I thought they played the whole game. So, I mean, that's a start.
Sometimes they do. This is J.D. Meagle, quarterback keeper. He goes untouched. Didn't even get a hand on the young man as he dives in. And look at his sister down there who graduated last year, Meriden Meagle, jumping up and down, screaming and yelling for her brother. Just puts one in, and the Eagles get the first touchdown of the game. 8:46 left in the first quarter. Eagles are up 6-0. Julian Hood for the extra point. High snap. Marcos Romo, as always, gets it down. And Julian.
There yet, but we have the state championship cheerleaders. We have Kylie Blanchard, Navia Dixon, Paige Estes, Jalen Gerard, Haley Hendershot, Chase Hubbard, Elizabeth Mandy Camp, Annie Matthews, Hannah Potter, Lauren Ramirez, Maddie Roberts, assistant coach Kelsey Bauto. I didn't really get a pronunciation on her last name.
Yeah, I don't know it either. But not a bad squad. These cheerleaders now are not only going to increase on their state championship ability, but with Miss Civillero in charge, you can be sure they're going to learn their theology too. Probably every time they take the practice field. Eagles up 7-0 on the first possession of the game. So the offense is still working. After last week's cancellation, we're scheduled to play local public school, a KIPP school. We typically play one per year from one of the KIPP schools. That game was canceled, so here we are with a week off in essence, another bye week. Here's Julian Hood with a kickoff from the 40. Squibs one hard along the ground. Over everybody else's head is bouncing. This is number 13. Jaquan West still running with the ball, gets that up to close to the 40-yard line. He's going to mark him down at the 39. Somewhere around a 30-yard return for Jaquan. That's where the Vikings will take over. So we got very little information on the Village Vikings. We sent requests and stuff and just didn't get a lot of help. So we're just going to kind of watch as they walk out who the quarterback is, who the receivers are, who the running backs are. And we'll kind of get you some numbers here and there. And hopefully those numbers match up to the people who have the ball.
I vote we make up names for every single person that's out there.
If they're not on the sheet, you get to make up a name. Here's Village on their first snap from the 39. This is number 5, Brady Basham. Going to go long down the field. Overthrows a little bit. Solomon Cole was right on the job.
Incomplete.
Basham was looking for, it looks like number 18, Ben Chan. A little bit overthrown, but Solomon Cole had the defense all the way. Fort Bend Christian has given up some points in a couple of games. We had the game against local public school. Who do we play the first game of the year? Brazos High School, 53-52 in overtime. Here's a keeper by the quarterback, Basham, and he's going to get champion from last year. Lost a close one to them. And able to get a big win. He's going to look to pass, rolling out right. Throws about a 12-yard pass. He's got Chan. Chan breaks a couple tackles. He's going to get down to the 40-yard line on the offensive half. That's about a 19-yard reception.
Pass him to Chin.
Nice job.
Stopped there by Blaine Bear. And gets a first down.
I think that was 18. I'm looking at numbers myself. Either I'm getting old, just get the binoculars out perhaps. So there's semi-no-huddle offense also for the Vikings.
Ow.
Sorry, Mr. Reeves. Basham gets that completion and a first down. And we're going to have a flag and likely a false start here. And it is, looks like one of the wide receivers might have started early. 5-yard penalty on the Vikings. So Fort Bend runs it down on our first possession, gets a touchdown. Now here goes Village. They're moving the ball here. Camille, we could have a shootout. And she's fumbling through her notes to see what a shootout is. Just a lot of points scored. That one's one of the easier ones. But I am throwing things right and left at you. All right, 1st and 15 for Village. Basham drops back. Pump fake and looking down the field. That's another catch by 13, Jaquan West. Got just past Solomon Cole. That's going to be a first down catch, about a 15, 16-yard reception. So Basham to West looks like a play that they look off. I mean, he wasn't looking anywhere else but stared right at West. Got it just high enough where West is able to get his first down. So 4 wide receivers and 1 running back. Looks like 44 is in the backfield, Woods. And Woods is going to get the carry. Get about 4 yards on his first carry.
Handoff is to Woods, who is stopped by Sam McKissick.
Whew.
2nd down and 6.
Made our first video podcast this week in broadcast class. Did you see they got that online for us?
They did.
They sent an email to all of our families, and you are famous. You are online.
With the
all
brand
of our
new
families. Yes.
brand new teleprompter.
Brand new teleprompter. Here's another handoff to Woods. He's going to break a couple tackles, and he's going to fight forward for a first down. Looks like he's about the 10-yard line. This is going to be 1st and 10 or 1st and goal, depending on where they mark this. So this is going to be a bit of a shootout. I mean, 2 possessions, 1 touchdown, and the second team driving. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Eagles are up by 7. Vikings moving the ball well right now. Basham, especially with using the pass. Here's your snap. He's going to look again. A lot of Eagles in the backfield, but Basham runs around, gets around the corner. He had about four Bend players chasing him, had a beat on him, got all the way around all 4 of them, and gets into the end zone. Pretty impressive run. Unfortunately, a pretty impressive run. 7-6 right now, and we'll see the kicker for Village. Not sure. Looks like Basham's going to hold, and looks like 32 is going to be their kicker. Who you got for 32?
Juan Solar.
Juan Solar.
I was hoping that it didn't have a name so I could make one up, but it's okay.
Well, he kicks it to the sun. Huh?
Solar.
Trying to help you out. Juan kicks it to the moon. And it was 7-7. So here we go. Shootout.
Shootout. I now know what that means.
All right, folks, we're going to work on our lingo and work on some names, and we will be right back. Getting ready for the kickoff. Camille, tell us real quick of how volleyball is doing.
So last night, the Eagles played Emory Wiener, and we beat them 3-6. Comeback win.
3-0 also.
Oh, was it 3-0?
3 games to 0.
Maybe, see.
You're a volleyball person. I know you had that. Here goes the kickoff. This looks like Caleb Howard making some moves and jukes. Gets out of bounds. Gets about down to the 20. A squib kick. He picks it up off the ground.
Caleb Howard on the return.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and 10 to see if they can move it down. Looks like they're at the 19-yard line.
19-yard line where it'll
Yeah, the Eagles lost to Emory, I think, earlier in the season. So coming back and getting this win, a nice victory to go to their place, I think.
I know you're aware of it. Just
Definitely not 3-6. I don't know where 6 in volleyball. I don't know where. It's okay, though.
Yeah, so it's a football broadcast, so we'll make our mistakes elsewhere. All right, here is Meagle in the shotgun, Mincondi on his right side, and 4 wide receivers rolling off to the right. Pass it out towards Donovan. He's got a reception. It's going to be about a 6-yard gain for Donovan.
Donovan on the reception. The pass from J.D. Meagle. Good for a 6-yard gain.
Second down and 4.
2nd down and 4.
For the Eagles. Nice job. Get those little short passes. We don't get a bunch of bombs, but we get the ball down the field with the pass and the run. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Eagles 2nd down and 4. After Meagle, he's going to go for one of those long shots over the head. That looks like it was a Bote. Georgia Bote with tons of speed. Just a hair over his head and out of bounds.
3rd down.
Just as I tell. Oh, and we have a flag. Offsides by Village. That's going to help. That's going to give us a 1st down.
We've got offsides on Village Vikings.
How about our defensive line?
That's all me. We have the defensive end, Aiden McDonald, defensive tackle, Remington Strickland, defensive tackle as well, Tony Saw, and the other defensive end, Robert Walter.
It's a good, strong defensive line. So they also play some offensive line. They will go both ways. Building this team back up to where we can have just an offensive side, just a defensive side. Snap to Meagle, hand off to Mincondi. Fighting his way, not going to get far right here. He's going to get about 2 yards. The Village defensive line stuffs that one.
Tafiki Oketet.
So this summer, I remember seeing a lot of videos, a lot of workout stuff from both Robert Walter and Remington Strickland. Those guys can bench press our field house, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they spent some time in the weight room, and it's showing. Here's your 2nd and 8 play. Drop back to pass from Meagle. He's got a lot of room in front of him. He is not going to slide or anything. This is not Aaron Rodgers, who's on my fantasy team and does a lot of sliding when he should take some hits, personal opinion. And Meagle will hit you. He's the one I have on him as a spy. And defense is going to need to have a guy, especially just to watch him, because if he drops back to pass, he's thinking run also. 1st down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Heading towards the 50. Here's your snap. Here's your drop back to pass. He's got Caleb Howard this time. That's up close to a 1st down. 9 yards. So it didn't give him the full 10, but 9-yard gain for Caleb Howard. Take a look.
As well as this, I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about the Booster Club. We're gonna want to thank the FBCA Booster Club, the president Adam Robinson, and the vice president Tina Robinson and Trey Truskler.
Here's a pass out towards Caleb Howard again. He's gonna get that 1st down, and he fumbles the ball. They're gonna call that a fumble. He got the ball, made the turn, and the defender reached his hand into there, knocked it out of his hands. It's gonna be a reception, a 1st down, and a fumble. Turning the ball over to Village.
However, there was a fumble.
Now you mentioned the Booster Club. I think the Robinsons. I think they're new in leadership this year. Booster Club has been a great friend to Eagles on the Air ever since we've been around.
Hey fans, mark your calendars. Our next
that fancy new teleprompter, like you were talking about.
We're thankful for all of the help. Trust me.
If you would have seen our class beforehand trying to do the podcast,
wow. It was ugly. It was not easy to memorize lines. Village has their 2nd possession. Snap back to Basham. He's going to throw a screen pass out towards Woods, and he doesn't complete it. Good thing he didn't, because about 3 Eagles defenders are waiting to swallow him up if he did. All right, folks, if you have a Twitter account, get on Twitter and let us know that you are listening. Either side, either team, we don't care. We'll announce everybody. Get on to Twitter and let us know that you're listening. Let us know you're watching, and we'll make sure we say a little something to you. And thank you for being online and watching. Our handle, our Twitter account, at Eagles on the Air, at Eagles on the Air. Let us know you're watching. 2nd down and 10, snap back to Basham, rolling left. Gonna look deep. About a 12-yard pass, and that's going to be knocked away. Defending is Claude Mincondi and number 5, Sam McKissick. Nice to see Sam back. He got hurt last game.
He did?
He did. I mean, ankle or something like that. On the other side of the field, I remember thinking, oh, boy, there goes one of our starting corners. Sam's playing great corner to start off this year. You think we took care of that cramping problem? Remember that first game?
So bad. Solomon with his pickle juice popsicles.
Well, it works. You know what, Solomon? Keep bringing in the pickle juice popsicles because they're working. Here's a snap back to Basham. He has across the middle. This is trouble right here. That's 13 West with another reception and a first down. Gets about 20 yards on that reception.
Pass is complete to West.
He came across the middle and nobody came with him. He lost his man. Caught the ball about 9 yards down and then turned it into about a 20-yard gain. And Village is moving the ball on their second possession. 2:45 left in the first quarter. 7-7 is your score. Now back to Basham. And that's going to be close. That's got to be close to grounding. That's got to be, because he was going backwards. 2 guys in his face. Robert Walter got right in his face.
I would be scared too.
If Robert Walter is chasing you, yeah, you throw the ball away quick. That's got to be a grounding, because he didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage and no receiver in sight. That's got to be an intentional grounding call. Maybe if I say it louder. Maybe if I get Mr. Reeves' microphone, I'll say it, and I'll say it wasn't you. It was somebody stole my microphone. Throw the flag, fellas.
2nd down and 10.
I mean, they threw it on Aaron Rodgers last night in the game. So I'm just saying. There we go. There's your flag. Intentional grounding is the call. Camille, this is one of those intricacies of football. If you're under pressure from a defensive lineman or from the defense, and the quarterback just throws the ball so he gets it incomplete instead of getting sacked, he has to throw the ball past the line of scrimmage at least, or he has to have a receiver in the area. Neither one of those happened. 10-yard penalty, and they lose the down. So it's going to be 2nd down and 20.
Can he just put his knee on the floor?
He can, but then it's going to be down right there.
Oh,
it'll be like a sack.
Okay, yeah.
And it's a floor, not a field, or field, not a floor. But we're both working on this.
Mr. Williams.
Miss Choi, I can't tell you how happy I am that you're here. It is no fun to do this thing a whole game on my own. So I am so happy that you're here. Trust me.
5-yard penalty marked off against
5 yard. I thought for sure it was a 10-yard penalty, but you know what? I guess we'll take the 5-yard penalty. So 2nd down and 15. Here's your snap to Basham. He's going to look towards the left. He's got Woods again. Beats his man. And he's got a giant gain. About a 50-yard gain there as Basham just heaves the ball down the field, finds Woods, who almost gets into the end zone. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. And so far in this game, it's been all Basham to Woods. Eagles are going to find a way to cap that. If they don't, this is going to be a very high-scoring game. So far, you look, if you can take away that connection, going to make them go to some other route. 1st and goal on the 4-yard line for the Vikings. Here's your snap back to Basham. Toss over to 44, Woods. And I think he's still fighting. And we got the Eagles got a fumble torn out of his hands. No idea who that was. No idea who got the tackle or the fumble forced. No clue, but we got the ball. So Village giving us the favor back. Eagles fumble it. Vikings fumble it. Now Eagles are going to have the ball. 1st and 10 on their own. Looks like the 1 yard line. All right, Camille, what kind of play do you call from here?
Play, Mr. Williams.
Run or pass? Would you run it or pass it from the 1 yard line?
Well, we're trying to go to the right, so I'm going to assume I would want to throw it.
This week,
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
We're trying to go to the right, so throw the ball.
Yeah, I don't want him to grab it. I don't want to pass it.
That's a good plan. I like your plan. Throw to the right. All right, let's see if they're listening to you. All right, Meagle takes the snap. He is indeed going to throw. Throws it over towards Solomon Cole, and that ball is knocked away. It'll be 2nd down and 10. If Cole catches that one and gets by the one defender, he's gone. There's nobody near him if he catches that one. Good play design, just couldn't quite make the connection. Get it to a playmaker like Solomon Cole. I'm sorry, the Solomon Cole, and let him make a move.
You know he put the Solomon Cole on his date's mom?
Oh, Lord.
The embarrassment.
Here's the keeper by Meagle. Meagle's got a ton of room. He's out towards the 30, 40, tackled down at the 40-yard line. That's about a 39, 40, 41 yard. Unbelievable with a minute and a half left.
good for an Eagle first down, but we've got a penalty.
There's a penalty. Holding call on the Eagles. Oh, Lord.
Bring it back.
That 40-yard gain wiped out, and we're going to have 2nd and 10 from the half-yard line.
We play Westbury at home on October 1st. We play Westbury at home on October 1st.
So for Fort Bend volleyball, we're going to play Westbury Christian School on Tuesday, October 1st at 5:30 p.m. If you can make it, please come. But if not, please tune into FBCA.tv, and I will be there. I'm way better at volleyball than this. Don't worry.
You're doing fine with this, too. We got to, we have to apologize. We've been trying to get some volleyball games online, but staffing it has been a problem. I've been working at Skeeter's games as a scorer. You got people with things, and you got guys with football practice that can't come do the games. Flag goes down here, false start by the Eagles, and they're going to back them up another half the distance to the goal line. That's all right. We want to set a school record with the longest play in history. So if we can get inside the 1 yard line, we'll go 99 yards.
So
and we'll get that TD.
Mr. Williams, you want to explain to me what a holding call is?
Yeah, if you're an offensive lineman, you can block, but you can't wrap your arms or grab a guy's jersey to block.
Okay.
You got to block with your hands and your arms. This looks like, it's a throw downfield. Meagle was almost tackled in the end zone for a safety. Gets rid of the ball. Nice job. Yeesh. We're going to have 3rd and like 10.5 yards from the half-yard line. Eagles back way, way up. 1 minute left in the first quarter, 7-7. Eagles in a little bit of trouble here if we can't get some yards. Here's your 3rd down and long play. It's going to be a handoff to Minkondi, trying to get around the side. He's not going to get far. Good pursuit by Village.
No gain.
And the Eagles are going to punt. There is a flag down.
Another flag down on the play.
Come on, be fair. Call it on them. It is an offsides call against Village. Well, there we go. There's 5 yards that we needed, and we get another shot at this play. Woo! All right, we'll take it. So now it's going to be 3rd down and about 5 yards. Timeout by Village.
3rd down and 5, timeout call.
Tell us about our halftime we got coming up, Camille.
I have an interview with the new superintendent, Dr. Geddes. At least I'm thinking it's Dr. Geddes. That's what I've heard around the block, that he got the doctorate. But I feel like it's better to refer to him as doctor and not have him be doctor rather than it be Mr. and be doctor.
You're kind of a politician, Camille. It's good thinking. Always go for the upside.
And always throw to the right. Yeah, I'm going to be asking him a few questions so that we get to know him a little better. And, you know, there's a lot of, you know, students don't really know much about the administrator. So I figured, you know, might as well cut a little bit of the tension. You know, show their people too.
Good idea. We got the homecoming court being presented, so we'll get the interview in while they set up. And then after the interview's done, they get all set up for the homecoming court. We'll leave the cameras on. We'll leave some sound on as Mr. Jerry Reeves, the voice of gold, the new voice of gold at Fort Bend Christian Academy, will announce our homecoming court. You'll have all that happening. We got little kid stuff going on. We got the big kid stuff going on. And really quick here, we got a football game going on. 3rd down and 5 for the Eagles. Here's a snap back to Meagle. He's going to keep it. He's going to get a first down. And, folks, there are no flags on the field. There we go. That could have been a bad thing. That could have been a bad possession.
Good for an Eagle.
Eagles get a first down. Woo. Eagles 1st and 10. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. We are at our 17-yard line. Here's your snap back to Meagle. Looking to pass. Pump fake over to Caleb Howard. Cannot get much.
Pass is complete to Caleb Howard.
It's going to be a 1-yard gain, 2nd down and 9. What's been your favorite thing about calling these games so far, Camille?
Exactly, Mr.
It's
Reeves.
not Mr. Reeves in the press box. Don't copy him.
And that's the end of the first
I mean, I learned football, which is a necessary thing in America, in the United States. I have to learn football.
Especially in Texas.
Yes. So now I can actually participate, not just like scream whenever everybody else screams or boo whenever everyone else boos. That's what I would do. I would stand in the stands and do that. So.
Not bad, Camille. Not bad at all. You're getting better. You're not afraid of the microphone. You'll let her rip. So I like it. Now, here's the really, really good part, is that you're about to get a true professional, somebody who actually knows the art of announcing instead of just barking into the microphone. You're about to get Mr. Tomas Romo, whose brother Marcos Romo helped us create the introduction video, player introductions and such. And then if you remember the last couple of years, Tomas Romo has been on the air. So, Camille, work with him. Be as nice to him as you are to me, if you can. And ladies and gentlemen, big treat for you. Here comes Tomas Romo.
Man, Mr. Williams is too kind. The best color commentator in Texas right here. I think, honestly, in the world, Mr. Williams gets it done in the world. Government, economics, Eagles on the air. It's all Mr. Williams. But, no, it's great to be back here. And I've been tuning in. The broadcasts are looking really good. The team is looking phenomenal. I'm loving what Coach Black has done, and this team looks very good and very competitive. Meagle takes the snap, drops back to pass, airs it out in the corner. Going to be broken up there by number 80, James Wally.
Incomplete.
Good throw there by Meagle, just trying to get to the outside receiver. Not a bad play call there on 2nd and 9.
You know, Tomas, I don't think we've ever met.
I don't think we have. You know, right here on the air, let's introduce yourself.
I'm Camille.
I'm Tomas. There we go. We're getting it done. Here we go. Meagle in the gun, doubles formation. McCondy goes out to the side. Screen pass to Abote. Oh, and he's got space. Abote with great speed breaks it out past the 35-yard line for an Eagle first down. I forget how deadly George Abote is. We didn't see much of the passing game really last year when I was here, but Abote is a big-time receiver. He's picked up a couple offers, too, I've heard, and he looks to be having a great year. Trips to the right, far side of the field. Meagle fakes the handoff to McConaughey. Quick throw up the middle. Caught there by number 6. No, excuse me, number 8, Caleb Howard. He takes it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
Howard, 50
And my goodness, I love what we are seeing from this Eagle team. This run-pass option, we see it in college, we see it in the NFL for certain. But doing it in high school football, I'm loving it. That's what Coach Black brings to the table, that type of offensive mentality, as long as offensive coordinator Coach Carpenter as well. But great read there by Meagle to find Howard right over the middle, and he just had breakaway speed.
That's going to be Caleb Howard's second touchdown of the whole season.
Really?
Yeah.
Woo. He's got some wheels, shows him off there. Romo with the hold. Kick is good by Julian Hood. Has he missed? Has he missed this year? I've heard he's made some big time kicks.
I have not seen him miss a single field goal this
My
entire
goodness.
time.
Your Eagles lead 14.
They call him the leg for a reason. Julian Hood gets it done. So talk to me. I feel like you've been up here. You've watched the games. You've been here with Mr. Williams. It's all been going back and forth. So compared to last year, I know you must have been here at the games last year watching. You know, it wasn't really what we wanted on the field. But now this year, what's the difference? What's the mentality that the coaches are bringing, that these players are bringing? Because the stands are packed. I don't remember it being like this last year. This is a whole new feel that I'm getting when I come to the Nest.
Definitely, Coach Black has really brought like a new sense of school pride that I don't think we've ever really seen. I mean, if we tried to live stream the pep rally, but you couldn't see it. But we've never seen the whole school chanting that they were Eagles in our whole life. And I feel like after, it starts with the football team really, that really brings the whole school together.
Big time. And this is plenty of more players than we've had these past couple years. And it's also, too, we know we have so many players is when we got guys who don't have to play both ways. That was a big thing that's killed us these past couple years. Not enough players, and these guys aren't getting rest. They're playing straight 4 quarters, no stops, no breaks, and they just get gassed. It's hard for someone to play the entire game not getting any breaks, and this team looks good. Oh, my goodness. I'm excited. Man, I'm a former Eagle. I'm an alumni, and I'm coming down here. I've been the Aggies, don't get me wrong, whoever's listening, Texas A&M alumni or everyone says, hey, fighting Ags, but no, we are not looking too sharp. And we got Alabama coming up. Maybe next year. But here we go. Village School takes over at the 25-yard line.
Jalen Girard.
Looking to bounce back after a fumble at their own 1-yard line. Just can't happen. Turnovers like that, but great job by the
Julia Webster.
Brasham throws it over the side, caught by West, and he gets back past the 40-yard line, the 50, and it's going to be a foot race to the end zone. Solomon Cole's looking to push him out of bounds, and he does. Finally brings him down at about the 23-yard line. Big play there for the Vikings.
On a huge pickup, taking the Vikings down to
If you're listening tonight, go ahead and tweet us at Eagles on the Air, and we'll answer back. We'll have a full conversation.
Kylie Blanchard.
You can hear Mr. Reeves announcing next to me the
Sophomore.
varsity cheerleaders state championships. I'm going to go ahead and go through the roster one more time meanwhile they're setting up. Kylie Blanchard, Navia Dixon, Paige Estes, Jalen Girard, Haley Hendershot, and we're going to go ahead and get back to the game, and I'll finish that later.
Fumbled snap there. Brasham takes it up the field, and he picks up about 4 or 5 yards, brought down by a flock of Eagles there, and picks up about 4.
So I'm going to go ahead and finish the roster. We have Haley Hendershot, Chase Hubbard, Elizabeth Ingram, Mandy Camp, Annie Matthews, Hannah Potter, Lauren Ramirez, Maddie Roberts, Nina Singleton, and Julia Webster, as well as our new head coach, Angie Civillero, and our assistant coach, Kelsey Bauto.
Brasham takes the snap, throws a quick screen to West, broken tackle. He spins to the outside, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Vikings.
West is good for a Viking touchdown.
West made the nice reception, took it about 60 yards up the field, and he gets it done there on the same play, just on the other side of the field. Punches in to tie the game at 14 as long as this extra point is good. The kick is up, and the kick is good. This might be a
And the
shootout
kick
here.
is good.
My goodness. 28 combined
15
points
to go in the second quarter.
with
Your
10-15 left
Eagles
here
are
in the
tied
first
now,
half.
14 to our Viking 14.
Someone's defense is eventually going to come and make a play. We saw it. Vikings forced a turnover. Eagles forced a turnover. Someone's going to have to make a stop eventually.
During this break, we want to remind you that the restrooms are located over near the baseball field for all the fans. We ask that you not enter into the field house area. That's
Once again, we're going to go ahead and thank the Booster Club
FBCA
supporters,
faculty and staff.
the president, Adam Robinson, vice president, Tina Robinson, and Trey Troskler.
These are new headsets, right? Yeah, this is nice.
You should see our teleprompter.
Really?
Yeah, tell you ask your brother.
Vikings set to kick off. Solomon Cole and Caleb Howard back deep for the Eagles. Onside kick there. Eagles fall on it. Looks to be recovered
Onside kick.
by
Short.
number
Recovered
51, Bobby
by
Rossi.
Bobby Rossi.
Vikings getting a little tricky there. Caught me off guard up here in the booth.
You know, Bobby Rossi is
It'll be Eagles ball.
nominated for Homecoming
First and
King.
10 on their
Oh
own
my
40-yard
goodness.
line.
Bobby Rossi.
He's going to be up there on the field during halftime.
But like you were saying earlier about the school spirit and just a different feel around here. Oh my, I felt it when I walked in. It seemed like everyone was excited that the team was out here to play today and that they were excited to come watch this homecoming game. This is a different type of feel we haven't had in a long time here at Fort Bend. Migo rolls out to the right side, sets his feet, throws a dart to Cole, caught, breaks past the 25-yard line, still on his feet, gets slung down at the 20-yard line.
Complete to Solomon Cole.
25-yard reception there by Solomon Cole, and the Eagles are on the move. Great play call there on 1st and 10. Vikings try to do a little onside kick. You know what? Now let's not run the ball. Let's go for a big play. Heck of an execution there by Meagle to Cole, and the Eagles are knocking on the door. Meagle rolls out. The middle picks up about 3.
J.D. Meagle.
Second and
Good for
goal.
about 3 yards. Second
Coming
down
up for
and goal.
Fort Bend.
Bob Slovak just fouled the Eagles on the air. You can announce that. Sportscaster.
Here we have a sports anchor and reporter, Bob Slovak, who just followed Eagles on the air on Twitter. Thank you so much.
Well, Mr. Slovak, if you're listening, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for the follow on Twitter as well. And Minkondi busted through for another Eagle touchdown.
Minkondi! Good for an Eagle touchdown.
Eagle hands it off to Minkondi. Vikings just weren't ready for it. J.D. Meagle has kept it about 2 or 3 times in a row. This time, oh. Man, I didn't see the flag there. This one's coming back. I think it's going to be a holding here on the Eagles, and
But there's a flag.
This is going to back them up to about the 14-yard line.
Holding against the Eagles on marching back.
Penalties and missed tackles so far has looked like it's been costly for the Eagles.
Sorry, second and goal.
Too many penalties, too close to the goal line, and just a lot of missed tackles. We saw it there at the end, just not finishing the tackle. A lot of arm tackling. Eagles need to clean it up here. Minkondi in motion. Meagle slings it out to him, and he's wide open. Caught! Incomplete. Broken up there by number 13, West.
Your attention, please. We, the homecoming court
Another big
nominees,
play there by the Vikings.
By the student section
Great
right
read by
now.
Meagle. Minkondi was
Homecoming
open, just
court
couldn't
nominees
come down with the
going to
ball.
head to the gate by the student section.
Eagles looking for a big play right here to punch it in. Bunch formation here to the near side of the field. Looks like man coverage by the Vikings. And he's got a Bote in the end zone wide open.
Pass intended for Giorgio Bote. Ball's
Meagle
incomplete.
missed him. And that's what I was talking about, man coverage. They ran the bunch formation. Bote ran a kind of a short post while Howard went to the outside, and man, we had it. Meagle just missed him there.
On for a field goal attempt.
But even then, you can definitely tell the team chemistry. They're very like, you know, there's just a different. You can definitely tell
There's a
there's
different feel. They were confident in themselves. Meagle felt the pressure a little bit by the Vikings and just wasn't able to hold on there. And Hood's kick is up, and it's good.
It's
Too
good.
Too easy for Julian Hood.
Julian Hood.
Knocks it right down the middle, and the Eagles take this 17-14
Your
lead.
Eagles take the lead, 17-14, 7:26 to go.
7:26 left here in the second quarter.
33-yard field goal by
We had a
Julian
33-yard field goal. Julian Hood.
And now it's time for the defense. Let's see what they can do. Going to kick it off here to the Vikings. They just allowed 2 big plays for the Vikings to punch it in and score. And Eagles, someone needs to make a stop. We need some pass rush. We need some good tackling. There's too many missed tackles. There's times where they're catching the ball 2 or 3 yards down the field and someone's right there and just missing tackles. These allow the big plays. We got to stop letting that happen. Big plays end ball games. They kill teams. They're really, they're not good. You don't need them, and the Eagles can't keep playing catch up with the Vikings. Eventually, someone's going to have to make a stand.
If you get one of the specially marked footballs, then you will win your own personal bunt cake. So watch for the cheerleaders' football toss.
Good kick by Hood. No chance for West to return it.
Touchback by Julian Hood.
Vikings will take over.
This cheerleaders toss a pocket constitution. Something would be in there for you and your government class.
I hear Mr. Reeves talking about pocket constitutions.
Mr.
I
Williams.
still have mine. Hey. I found mine was in my backpack first day of school. I pulled it. I said, no way. There it is. Pocket Constitution. I know if you're tuning in, you know all about the Pocket Constitution. It's a game saver right there. Just wait till you get in the government. You'll understand. You'll understand everything. Brassam hands it off to number 44, Woods. Big man gets rolling, gets stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage is Tyler
By
Woods.
number 72, Jalen Zuber.
Stopped by Jalen Zuber. And John Lewis Mueller.
2nd and 10. Brassam all by himself. Throws a pass in the direction of Cohen. Incomplete there. 3rd down. Good coverage on the outside by Sam McKissick. Right here, 3rd and 10. This is where the Eagles have allowed big plays. You cannot let that happen right now. Don't let them get deep. Don't let them get over the middle. Someone come up and make a play. This is a big play right here for the Eagle defense. Brassam draws back, has all day to throw, sets his feet, throws it over the middle, caught by West. Gets past the 50, 45, 40, cuts back. Still on his feet. Spin moves the tackle. And gets brought down at the 17-yard line. Jaquan West has taken over this game for the Vikings. Like I said, big plays cannot happen, and Eagles just have no answer for West in this Viking offense. Like I say, lack of pass rush, really. No one's really getting after Brassam. He had all day to throw.
Hero number 5.
There it is. Finally, the pass rush gets there. Brought down by number 52.
Cohen Carpenter.
Cohen Carpenter. There we go, finally. What do I say? I talk about the pass rush and it happens. No more big plays. No more big plays.
Please, Gordon. Gordon number 13.
Mr. Williams getting a little heated over here talking about the game with Mr. Reeves.
Brassam, second and long coming up for the Vikings, and he's going to drop back. Quick screen to West. There we go. Broken up there by number 9, Blaine Baird.
Blaine Baird breaks up the pass.
He may have a broken thumb. That does not stop the sophomore from coming in and delivering a hit on West. They tested Blaine earlier, and he was not going to let that happen again. Heck of a play there by number 9.
Yeah, Blaine's had, as far as I can see, our only interception the whole season.
Really?
Yeah.
Was out all of last year with a broken leg, and he's back, and he's playing some good football here. Good pass breakup there. Number 22, I believe that was number 20, number 20, James Donovan.
James Donovan breaking up the play.
Fourth down, and
Fourth down for the
let's see what the Vikings do. They're going for it. They're going to go for it. Here we go. No big plays. How many more times I got to say it? No big plays. Right now, make a stop. You get the ball back with about 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. You get a chance to get some momentum going into halftime. Brassam all alone. Trips to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. He's got time. He's getting rushed. He chunks it deep for West. Touchdown, Vikings.
Passes complete.
Flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play.
Let's see what it is. I think this is going to be on the Eagles. Let's see. And I think this is going to be pass interference here on Minkondi. And West has been killing this defense. What did I say? No big plays. What happens? It's a big play. Come on. It didn't work for me that time. But West, he's a great route runner. I'm watching his route. He went a double move, went straight to the outside, and it's just a physical receiver. Goes up over Minkondi and comes down with the football. Kick is up. Kick is barely in on the
kick is good.
Left
5
side.
to go in the second quarter. And the
Vikings now take a 21-17 lead.
Update, our girls varsity volleyball team finished off Emory Wiener last night, 3 sets. So congratulations to our varsity volleyball team.
So I'm going to go ahead and talk about, again, we're going to talk about the training team that we have here at Fort Bend Christian. One of the best I've seen. You know, my opinion is it's pretty trustworthy. So I'm going to go ahead and say the best in Texas. We have Faith Avila, the senior, as well as Eric Choi, Megan Ogden, Ariel Warren, and Amiente Williams as the seniors. For the juniors, we have Luke Dibble, Riley Marlowe, and Sarah Stubbs. and the head trainer, Danielle Kaser. Such a nice woman. I mean, she's always at every single game that there is. Danielle's always there.
How many times have we been saying this?
If you take a look at the student section, they're all pretty angry about that.
Hey, we're good. We're good. I'm feeling confident now. 5:10 left. Eagles going to get the ball back. We're going to punch it in. We're going to take the momentum going into the second half. Another little squib kick. The Eagles got to hurry up and follow it. Minkondi. Whoo. Falls right on top of it there at the 30-yard line.
I don't know who just stared at it. I don't know who
I
that
don't know.
was.
I don't know who wanted to give the Vikings the ball, but hey, doesn't matter. We got the ball. Let's go. 1st and 10 coming up at the 29.
Hi, how are you? I'm okay. How are you? Good. So middle school cheerleaders are going to be the varsity cheerleaders during the third quarter. Do you want me to write out the roster of the names?
Let's see what this offense
You're very busy.
draws up right here.
There's really only one hard name, and I'm not even going to spell it the way it's spelled. I'm just going to give it to you from the
That would be awesome. There's my cheerleader chart just right over there. Thank you. And now Angie's coaching them too?
Who?
Who's coaching them?
I'm middle school.
You're middle school?
Yeah, then Angie, and then they hired
Doubles formation.
Yes.
named Kelsey.
I didn't know. Do you know Kelsey's pronunciation of her last name?
No idea.
Handoff taken up the middle.
Is that Sept? Montani?
Handoff.
I think that's Seth. Yep, Seth Montani there on the call, on the run.
Good for about
Number
a yard and a
22.
half, 2 yards. It'll
I just
bring
saw
up
Tony
2nd
Saw
down and 8.
just pancake some dude. I feel so bad for him right now. I feel so bad for him right now.
Lots of
There we go,
homecoming
Tony.
court festivities at halftime.
Clock ticking down, 4:38 left. Meagle draws back, airs it out for Howard. He's got him on the side.
Pass intended for
Just out of the
Caleb
reach of Caleb
Just
Howard.
out of reach. Ball's incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 8 now coming up for Fort Bend.
Hey,
We've
once
seen a
again,
lot of
footballs were
targets
thrown up into the
for
stands.
Caleb
If
Howard
they
and
have
Solomon
nothing
Cole.
but
Obote so far has only got one pass.
You get one of the special,
He's a senior. He's the
one
leader
of
on
your
this
own
team.
personal bunt cakes.
He was
So,
open there in the end zone
check
in their
that
last
out.
possession. And look, they're going back to the same formation. Let's see if they run again. Vikings got one safety. And there it is. Obote. Nope, it's Howard.
Caleb
Falls
Howard.
right under it at the 50-yard line.
Receiving a
1st
pass
down
from
Eagles.
J.D. Meagle. 20 yards
Meagle draws
to
back
the
and
Eagles' ball.
floats it up, and
50-yard line.
great recognition by Howard to see that was a little underthrown. Goes back, makes the diving catch.
What?
Great pickup there by Fort Bend. Meagle fakes the handoff to Montani, sets his feet, throws it over to Cole, gets up the field, past the 45, breaks another tackle, 40, jukes back inside.
Solomon
Finally
Cole.
brought down at the 38-yard line. Pickup of 12 there by the
13-yard
junior
pickup.
Solomon
Good
Cole.
for another Eagle. 1st down.
That was all Cole right there.
There's a flag.
And
on
there's
the
a
play.
flag on the play. I think this might be here on the Vikings.
Let's hope so.
Refs are talking to Coach Black, and let's see. Yeah. Takes it himself, 39 yards. What a play there by the junior quarterback. Gets to the outside, and no one was stopping him there.
If you want to say that you think it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I do that. Lauren Kenyon, Sadie
And the kick is good. Julian Hood, number
The kick is
7,
up by
obviously
Julian Hood,
good.
and it is good. 3:27 to go in the second quarter.
Packed house. It looks like everyone has shown up now for Fort Bend. Student section is packed. Everyone's here, and it's going to be a good game. West takes it, gets past the 20-yard line, burst of speed. A boat 50 finally pushed out of bounds by Solomon Cole.
On the return, 45
Good
yards.
return there by West, and the Vikings will take over
at the Eagle
in Eagle
48-yard
territory.
line.
You know, the one thing I'm never going to understand, I just saw him go into the end zone and someone tried to stop him and he just kind of smacked his hands away. And I feel like I'm never going to understand, like, the macho, like-ness behind football.
It's the confidence. It's the swagger. That's really what it is. I like it. I'm not going to lie to you. I like it. Both sides going at each other. They know, the Vikings know how important this game is. It's homecoming for the Eagles. Eagles know it's homecoming. They got to win. They're here at home. They got sellout crowd. In. The Vikings trying to play upset. There. Second down coming up for the Vikings.
Jalen Zuber pancaked. You know Jalen Zuber's a freshman?
Really?
Yes.
It'll be second down.
Brassam drops back to pass. Has got an open receiver on the sideline, caught by number 2, Baden Hari.
Ansh Bahari Bandari on the reception.
3rd and 6.
We'll bring up third down and 5.
Again, another 3rd down. I think the Eagles need to dial up some pressure here. Get after Brassam. Do not let him sit in the pocket. That's when he's killed them tonight, when he's gotten a chance to sit back there and make a good throw. And someone's got to play some good coverage here on West. And that's going to be a false start on West. He got a little too excited there. Got a little too excited. Solomon Cole was ready for him. 5-yard penalty. 3rd and long now going to come up for the Vikings.
Will march in 5 yards back.
Solomon Cole says, get that out of here. Come on. No one back deep for the Eagles. Let's see. Let's see if the Vikings are going to try anything here. Up, flag on the play. False start.
Flags all over the field again. False start against the Vikings. We'll move them back another.
I think the Vikings are punting it. I get someone back there. Someone's got to go back there, return this kick. I'd see what happens. 1:54 left. Get someone back here to return it. Yep, there we go. Solomon Cole's going to go back there. How you doing, Mr. Geddes?
Substitution. Is 13 in now?
No, we substituted to make sure that we didn't think we were going to punt the last time.
Vikings snap it. The kick, short kick, bounces once around the 30. Cole's going to let it be down at about the 22-yard line by
Ball is kicked.
number 4 of the
Down
Vikings.
by a player whose number we don't have a name
Minute
for.
44 left here
It'll be Eagles ball.
in the
First and
second
10
quarter.
with
Let's see what the
minute
Eagles do on
44 to
offense.
go
Let's see if they
before
try to
halftime.
punch it in or if they're just going to let this clock run out.
Great night. We appreciate all the fans who've come out.
We're going to go ahead and say
support
thank
our
you to the
homecoming.
Village School for coming
You will
for
not
our
be
homecoming
disappointed. Our
game.
homecoming
Thank you to the head
festivities
coach,
coming up at
Kevin
halftime.
Baggett.
So stay tuned.
And the assistant coaches, Eric Fryers, Robert Haynes, Brandon Legister, Arnold Strachan, and David White.
Oh, the Eagles going to air it out. Here we go. Abote one-on-one. Makes the catch. Just out of bounds.
Caught by Georgia.
My goodness.
Barely.
Great grab there by Abote. Just got his right foot out of bounds. Heck of a catch there, though. Eagles being aggressive on first down. Meagle rolls out to the right side, sets his feet, tries to dump it off down
Pass balls
to
incomplete.
Claude Mincondi.
It'll bring up third down.
Incomplete.
Show it up through the window up here. So don't put the graphic up in the middle. If we can get a camera, we'll get a camera on it. We'll turn our camera around because it'll be on the wireless. So don't turn it off and see what we can do first. All right, bye. Logan, as soon as the halftime comes, can you unhook your camera or like hold your camera?
Doubles
up during
formation for the
interview?
Eagles. Meagle drops back to pass.
We can get the interview
He's going
and
to
then-
air it out for Cole. Incomplete. Broken up there by number
Pass
21.
intended for Solomon
Trim.
Cole. Balls
Keep her
incomplete.
camera on the middle, and you turn your camera around, hold it up so we can.
Minute 26 left here in the first half, and the Vikings are going to get another chance.
Okay, so unhook it, hand it to me, and then you come in here to the
Fourth
camera.
down.
Hood's not only the kicker, he's the punter as well. Back deep is West. If I'm Coach Black and the Eagles here, I'm not letting West get the ball in his hands. I'm kicking this ball out of bounds. False start here on the Eagles. 5-yard penalty.
Flag on the play. False start against the Eagles.
Hood set to punt it. Good snap, good kick. Just shanks it. West misses it. Picks it up at the 40, tries to make a move. Breaks one tackle. Flag, and that's going to be a block in the back
Jaquan
by
West
number
is rushed out of
27
bounds,
on
but there's a flag on
Sam
the play.
McKissick. He was about to make the tackle and just got knocked down from behind. That's going to move the Vikings back. And there's the call, blocking in the back. Indeed.
Block in the back. We'll march the Vikings
Let's see
back
what the
farther.
Vikings going to do with a minute and 9 seconds left.
First and 10 for the
It looks like they're
Vikings.
going to take some shots here. Trips to the near side. And Vikings call a timeout. Kind of surprised about that,
Timeout call.
considering there's only about a minute left in this game.
Vikings.
again, Tuesday, we're going to have a home volleyball game at 5:30 against Emory Weiner? Westbury. We're going to have a volleyball game against Westbury, and I'm going to be broadcasting that. And don't worry, I'm actually going to, understand volleyball. It's taking me a little while with football.
Hey, fans, in the third quarter, our
Also,
middle school
homecoming. The
cheerleaders
homecoming
are gonna
dance
join
is
our
tomorrow
varsity
at
cheerleaders.
7.
Look
Make sure to
forward
be
seeing
there
that
and in dress code. If
unity
not, Miss
happening
Hooper
there.
will get you. So
Yep, Miss Hooper will get you.
please be in dress code.
I am seconding that. Miss Hooper will get you.
or Mr. Levon.
Or Mr. Levon.
As well as that, we have the Top Golf Classic October 25th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Also, make sure to stay tuned during halftime for my interview with the new superintendent, Mr. Geddes, as well as the homecoming court, who's going to be crowned king or queen.
You don't have to unplug, right? You can keep it plugged in and just.
This has been the longest 4 minutes, I feel like, ever in football in my entire life, broadcasting Fort Bend Eagle football. My goodness. Trips to the near side. Here we go. Brassam in the gun. Twins to the far side. Looks like there's going to be some pressure here. Ball thrown right behind Baird's head, and West is going to take off. Stays on his feet. Pushed out of bounds at the 25.
West, the reception.
Man, Blaine didn't even see him.
45-yard pickup before finally being pushed out of
Blaine was
bounds.
right. Blaine Baird was right there. Turns his head. That's a house call right there. Just doesn't get his head turned around, and big play again
Brings
for the
up first
Vikings.
and 10. 54 seconds left. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's help this defense out.
Brassam takes a snap, rolls out, drops back the pass, throws it right over the middle. Another missed tackle. Thrown there brought down by number 53, Ryan Mata.
Flags on the play.
Looks like it's going to be a first down for the
Stop was made
Vikings,
by
but there's a
Ryan
flag
Mata.
on the play. And it's going to be on the Eagles. Face mask called on Mata.
Face mask against
And look at that, how
Eagles.
quick the tables turned for the Eagles, just punching, getting the momentum they needed. And with 1 minute and 9 seconds, a misread and a face mask penalty has the Vikings at the 5-yard line. Brassam drops back to pass again, getting pressured, throw over the middle, broken up by Mata, second down.
is broken up by Ryan Mata. We'll bring up second down. 11 seconds left in this quarter.
Just hold on.
Second down coming up. Brassam all alone, 11 seconds left. Eagles need to apply some pressure here. And he's going to keep it himself. And he's brought down just short. The clock's going to kick down to 4 seconds.
Stop short.
And let's see what the Vikings do. They called a timeout at the 2-yard line.
They're at the 2-yard
Let's see,
line.
are the Vikings going to decide to go for the field goal, tie this thing up at half, or are they going to try to punch it in?
At halftime, ladies and gentlemen, will be the Fort Bend Christian Academy marching band.
And if they do decide to go for it, what is this Eagle defense going to draw up? To me, it's got to be something. It's got to be pressure. They got to bring pressure. They can't allow the QB draw again. And they got to put the pressure, put some force there on Brassam to make him make a good throw. We've seen him have all day to throw and has delivered some pretty good balls across, especially to West. Let's see what some pressure in his face does to the young quarterback. I think they're going for
4
it.
seconds left in the half.
Yep. Vikings are going to go for it at the Eagle 30-yard line. This is big. Eagles can get a stop right here. Let's see what they do. West here in the backfield. I'm telling you right now. I'm calling it right now. The ball is going to West. Someone stop West from scoring. Here we go. Brassam tosses it to West. Gets to the outside. Touchdown, Vikings. I told you he was getting the ball.
Touchdown, Vikings.
He was getting the ball, went to the outside, punches it in. Extra point attempt coming up for the Vikings.
We're supposed to have a 28-minute halftime, 27-minute halftime.
Kick by number 32, Juan Soler. Hold by number 5, Brassam. Takes a snap and the kick is up and the kick is good.
And the extra point
And
is good.
going into halftime,
The Vikings
Eagles
take
down
the lead back.
28-24.
28-24
Again, big
as we go
plays
into
are
halftime.
killing this Eagle defense. Their offense has continued to play catch-up time after time, but eventually this defense is going to have to come together and make a stop. With 1:09 left, costly penalty and a big play just blew this lead going into halftime for the Eagles, and we're about to get the homecoming court going, to get the band performing. We're about to get an exclusive interview here with Mr. Geddes. All this set for halftime. Take it away.
Thank you. All right, here we're gonna have the halftime interview with Mr. Geddes, but first we have to get the cameraman up here. We're just trying to squish this all in before the homecoming court comes on. So go ahead and give us 2 minutes and we will be right back.
There they are, the Fort Bend Christian Academy Marching Band.
All right, hello, Mr. Geddes. So if you guys are tuning in, we are now doing an interview with the new superintendent. Is it Dr. Geddes now?
Mr. Geddes.
Oh, it's still
Yeah,
Mr.
it's
Geddes.
Still
Okay.
Mr. Geddes.
I got that one wrong. But we're going to have a few questions. We're going to have 5 questions before the homecoming court comes on the field. So we can go ahead and start. What is the career highlight that you're most proud of?
You know, Camille, it is an incredible opportunity to lead Fort Bend Christian Academy and to be head of school every day. But I would actually say at this point in my career, my greatest accomplishment has happened over the last 3 years. When I stepped into the upper school in 2016 as principal, it was a time where I saw a lack of school spirit. There was what I would say is a low student and staff morale. It was fairly divisive on campus, and I think over the past 3 years, we've generated a different climate. As I walk through the hallways now, I see a lot of people who are genuinely happy. I see people who are proud to be an Eagle, and I see staff who are invested in kids, and that makes me incredibly happy.
Definitely, definitely. So what is your favorite part about your work day?
That would absolutely be the morning time, which is ironic for me to say because I'm not a morning person. But the opportunity to come in every day and to greet people, to start a new day, to say hello, to stand at the front door and greet upper school students. For me now as head of school to be able to go over and talk to middle school and get hugs from the lower school kids, that is easily the highlight of my day.
What motivates you to work so hard?
That would be you. That would be you and our student body and our staff. One of the things that I implemented as principal, and I follow the same mindset now as head of school, is every decision that I make, I want it to be about the students. I want it to be in the best interest of the students. I want it to be decisions that put you as a student and our staff in the best positions to be successful.
What is the best career advice that you've ever gotten?
I've just completed my second master's degree, and one of my professors told me, people by day, papers by night. And what she meant by that is when you're at school, when you're on your campus, to be visible, to be present, to be outside of your office. It's so easily as an administrator to get trapped in the office, checking email, doing paperwork. But her advice was be present on campus during the day and focus on the emails and administrative work later.
And then the last question, what did you want to be when you were little?
That's a really great question. And like a lot of boys and girls, I grew up with those aspirations to play professional sports. I grew up playing most sports as a kid. Certainly basketball back in North Carolina is huge. But I actually grew up wanting to be a NASCAR driver. I've been knee-high. I've really been going to races. My family spent most of our weekend at dirt Carolina. And so even up and that I would one day be that professional race car driver.
That's really interesting. I never know. Well, thank you again, Mr. Geddes, for having the interview.
Thank you.
And we're going to go ahead and go to the other camera with Ari, and we're going to go ahead and go to the homecoming court. Thank you.
Derek Jordan. Derek is the son Jordan. Davis is the son of Keith and Brandy Jordan. Tonight, he is being escorted by his grandmother, Donna Jordan. This is Davis's second year at FBCA, and his school activities include participation in leading a sophomore Bible study, the bassist for the praise team, Spanish club, and the Fort Bend pep band. Davis attends Sugar Creek Baptist Church, where he is involved in the youth work as well as the bassist for the youth ministries. Ladies and gentlemen, Davis Jordan. Next, we have Marcos Romo. Marcos is the son of Cassia and Carlos Romo. Tonight, he is being escorted by his mother, Cassia. Marcos has been a student at FBCA for 5 years and is heavily involved in the athletic program as a three-sport athlete in football, basketball, and baseball. In addition, Marcos is involved in the Eagles on the Air broadcast team. Marcus's love for athletics extends beyond FBCA, where he participates in both 7-on-7 and baseball competitive teams. He also serves the community through philanthropic opportunities as a member of the Sugarland's Young Men's Service League, where he serves on the Strategic Planning Committee. Marcos Romo. Our next nominee is Cliff Self. Cliff is the son of Catherine and Ray Self and is being escorted tonight by his mother, Catherine. Cliff has been at FBCA for the past 2 years and is involved in football. Cliff also plays lacrosse here in Sugarland. Ladies and gentlemen, Cliff Self. And now for your Duchess nominees. We start with Erin Cram. Erin is the daughter of Pam and Jason Cram, and tonight is being escorted by her brother, Caden Cram. Erin has been at Fort Bend Christian for the past 12 years, and her school activities include Spanish Club, Environmental Club, and NAHS. Erin also volunteers at church, is involved in competitive dance, she babysits, and she loves being with her friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Erin Cram. Next is Darian McMillan. Darian is the daughter of Alicia and John McMillan and is escorted tonight by her father, John. She has been at Fort Bend Christian for the past 7 years and is on the swim team as member of Environmental Club, NAHS member, and Spanish Club member. Darian also participates in competitive swim with Platinum Aquatics. She babysits and enjoys traveling. Darian McMillan. Next is Lauren Ramirez. Lauren is the daughter of Jill and Pete Ramirez and is being escorted tonight. Lauren is in her second year as a varsity cheerleader and in honors. Sugar Creek. She dances at Master's Upper Level, volunteers at the Houston Food Bank, My Brother's Keeper, and Gifts of Love at Sugar Creek Baptist Church. Lauren has performed at the holiday event at Sugarland Town Center and has been dancing since the age of 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Ramirez. Now for your Homecoming Prince nominees. We begin with Ryan Cook. Ryan is the son of Cindy and Byron Cook, and tonight is being escorted by his mother, Cindy. Ryan is a lifer at FBCA, and his school activities include soccer and golf. Ryan also volunteers at his church, teaching a kindergarten Sunday school class. He enjoys going to the gym and joyriding in his car. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Cook.
Am I going too fast? Or am I behind? Okay.
Next is Luke Dibble. Luke is the son of Teresa and Brad Dibble, and tonight is being escorted by his sisters, Leah and Katie Dibble, who are alumni of Fort Bend Christian Academy. Luke has been at FBCA for the past 12 years and is the yearbook editor and captain of the athletic training team. Luke is involved with the youth group at Grand Parkway Baptist Church. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Dibble. Next is Ty Thompson. Ty is the son of Lana and Tommy Thompson, and tonight is escorted by his mother, Lana. Ty has been at Fort Bend Christian Academy for the past 5 years and is involved with the soccer team, track, and the drummer for the praise band. Ty's also the drummer at his church, a session studio drummer, and, in quotes, an all-around nice guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Ty Thompson. Now for your homecoming princess nominees. We begin with Avery Cook. Avery is the daughter of Jody and Brian Cook and is being escorted tonight by her younger brother, Andy Cook. Avery is a member of the FBCA tennis team, swim team, and is chaplain of the Multicultural Club. She's involved with the Azalea chapter of National Charity League. Ladies and gentlemen, Avery Cook. Caitlin Harriman. Caitlin is the daughter of Megan and Brent Harriman and is being escorted tonight by her father, Brent. Caitlin has been at FBCA for the past 5 years and is the captain of the varsity volleyball team, a member of NHS and Interact Club. She's also a leader in her church youth group, does service work at East Fort Bend Human Needs, and helps the Houston Food Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin Harriman. Sarah Stubbs. Sarah is the daughter of Mindy and Tom Stubbs and is being escorted tonight by her father, Tom. Sarah is on the FBCA softball team and is one of the athletic trainers. She's also involved in Vacation Bible School and teaches Sunday school at her church. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Stubbs. And now for the candidates for your 2019 Homecoming King and Queen. The nominees for King: Kai Nessler. Kai is the son of Kim and Eric Nessler and is being escorted tonight by his mother, Kim. Kai has been at FBCA for 6 years. His activities include NHS, chess club, and he lists AP Minecraft. Kai says he goes biking sometimes and he plays Minecraft till 4 a.m. He also says he wrestles with pigs, which we question that. Ladies and gentlemen, Kai Nessler. Next is Bobby Rossi. Bobby is the son of Perry and Bob Rossi and is being escorted. Estes. Taylor Singh. Taylor is the daughter of Amy and Ajay Singh, and tonight is being escorted by her brother Caleb Singh. Taylor has been at FBCA since the 1st grade and is a member of the soccer team, medical club, and theater. She volunteers every Sunday at her church with preschoolers, works at Chick-fil-A, and plays soccer. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Singh.
Okay, the winners, how are we going to do this so that I can know?
And now, for your 2019 homecoming winners, we start with our freshman count and countess. Your freshman count for 2019, Nick Garcia.
So I let them come to the middle. Are they giving them something?
Yeah,
so they're not going to. Can I go ahead and do the countess? Your countess for 2019, Sarah Weber.
We'll take a picture together. I would wait until they get to that point to do the next grade.
All right. I like
Still got 8.5 minutes. We're in good shape, actually.
good. I like a small dramatic pause before I answer or reveal.
That gives the there you go.
Nick Garcia and Sarah Weber, ladies and gentlemen, your freshman count and countess. Now for the sophomore Duke and Duchess. Your Duke for 2019 homecoming, Marcus Romo. Duchess, Lauren Ramirez. I don't know him very well. I love Tomas, so. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, your sophomore Duke and Duchess, Marcos Romo and Lauren Ramirez. Now for the junior Prince and Princess, your 2019 Prince, Ryan Cook. He's a good kid.
Nice shirt.
Your 2019 Princess, Avery Cook. Married. It is kind of odd, isn't it? There they are, your junior Prince and Princess, Ryan Cook and Avery Cook. No relation, I might add. Now for your 2019 Homecoming King and Queen. The Homecoming King for 2019, Bobby Rossi. Your 2019 Homecoming Queen, Taylor Singh. She's a good kid. Both of them are. No. There they are, your Homecoming King and Queen, Bobby Rossi and Taylor Singh. And there you have it, our 2019 Homecoming Court. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them another round of applause. I can stop?
Yes.
We can send off for pizza, can't we?
Look at there 5 minutes ago.
All right, folks, homecoming festivities over with. We got 5 minutes left of halftime. We'll be back in just a few minutes. just about ready for the second half. 30 seconds left of halftime. Camille, that was an interesting half to say the least. We have not faced a team like this with at least one superior athlete. So take us into halftime. You go into halftime right there. You're a coach of the Fort Bend Christian Academy Eagles. What's your message to them?
I would say that they need to just think a lot quick. They need to be confident in what they're doing, and I feel like you can tell that they're kind of second guessing themselves whenever they go up and they're trying to figure out what the other team's trying to do. But I feel like if they just go with their gut instinct like they were and they just had sheer power in the first quarter, I think if they just keep going with that we'll have an easy win.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. We have to stop one play right now, and the one play that we have to stop is quarterback Brady Basham.
This in broadcasting class, and I don't think I've ever been this frustrated or been like, wow, this is like the longest quarter. I think this is the longest quarter in football history.
The second quarter was a
Yes.
super long quarter. An unfortunate truth. Handoff is going to be at a 44. We have handled the running game very, very well. Tyler Woods is going to lose 4 yards. We've handled the running game just fine. It's the passing game, getting a little bit of pressure on the quarterback and then guarding mainly 13 West. A couple of other guys have made receptions as well. Well, I'll tell you, I've been teaching now for 28 years. It took me a while to get used to it as well, Camille. You'll get used to this one. You're not afraid to talk into the microphone. That's the first step. Here's a snap back to Basham. He's going to roll out to his left. A long way to catch that one. And number 4, which I don't have a name for it.
Let me make up the name.
Make up a name.
Okay, number 4, score. I'm thinking
It'll be Eagles ball at the 19-yard line.
more
First and 10.
score.
More score 4. So hopefully we'll score. We'll be doing the scoring on number 4.
Hey, we want to welcome
He gets the tackle, and the Eagles will take over first and 10 on our own 19-yard line. See, Camille, I told you you're a natural. It just flows. The words flow out of your mouth.
to the nest.
All right, J.D. Meagle will take the snap here. McCondy on his side. He'll take the ball. Cut back. Nice cut back from McCondy. He's breaking tackles. Claude's got a shot. Forget a shot. Claude is shot out of a cannon as he says goodbye with an 81-yard run. Camille Choi, right at the end, we get a flag. Not sure what the flag's going to be. Are they going to flag him for, like, waving or something?
For the peace sign, I don't know if that's unsportsmanlike.
If they do that, I'm probably going to jump out of this box, run onto the field, and tackle a referee if they're going to flag him, unless he was doing some kind of a symbol that I'm unsure about. I mean, flash a peace sign? There's no way you get a flag for that, correct?
I mean, let's hope not.
I'm being told by our experts on the left that there's a possibility he may be getting an unsportsmanlike conduct on the 81-yard touchdown run. Well, you said more score, didn't you?
I did.
You're a prophet. Camille the Prophet Choi. We just got you a nickname.
I just speak things into existence.
Speak a couple more touchdowns for the Eagles. Is this going to be on the kick or on the kickoff? No, they're taking the touchdown back. I'm dying. All right, hold my headset. I'm going to run out on the field and scream and yell at somebody.
It will take a touchdown off the board. 15 yards.
That was one of the worst of all time.
I mean, if the kid's going to flip somebody off or something, maybe. If a kid is looking back at a kid and mocking him, maybe.
I think he was just watching his back, and then he turned around. He was like, you know what? That was such a cute peace sign, too. He kind of, like, put his shoulder.
And the Eagles are not frustrated anymore. Frustrated for a while there. Get the ball in the end zone. Mincondi, 81-yard touchdown that was called back on an egregious run, about 30-yard touchdown run the very next play. That's called back on a holding. And then we just go ahead and throw it in for a touchdown. They're not going to call that one back. So,
JD would have scored 2 or 3 touchdowns. 2. Like, if that would have made it, like.
Well, we're about as wired as we can be. While, let's just watch the kickoff, okay? Here's another long kick by Hood. This is going to be, he's going to find, the ends. It did hit the end zone, the goal line.
Julian Hood.
Another
kickback.
Touchback.
Great kick by Julian.
Another touchback.
And
See, I'm messing up the lingo too,
Okay,
Camille.
it's okay. It kind of feels like this game and just this night in general is just a whole fever dream. Like it doesn't seem like this is real.
Well, it doesn't help that we've got homecoming, we've got tons of activity, we've got alumni here walking down. Eagle again and Skylar Shaw talked to them about their pocket constitutions. Of course, they had them with them. Good kids. Tomas Romo back up here helping out. I saw the Jacobson family. Just been here for 23 years. I know everybody just about. So walking back, seeing alumni is awesome and fun. Here's Basham dropping back. He's going to. Ball, trying to take back the lead. 8.5 left in the third quarter. I got to take some deep breaths here. The action is furious.
Yeah, I feel like I have to take a nap, like an angry nap.
An angry nap. If I knew it was going to be this kind of a game, I would have taken a nap myself. An angry nap. All right, Woods comes back up even with Basham. Roll off to the left. Basham's going to look to the side, looking deep to West off his fingertips. West had a slight opening. He had 2 men on him. We were double teaming him, which is a switch from the first half, and the throw was just out of his reach. You can see Basham that time. As soon as he rolled out, he had his eyes. He looked to the left. He had Wally again on that side, but he was going west all the way. Darn near completed that one. 2nd down and 10. Basham's going to have one back. He's going to drop back. Here comes Robert Walter. Gets contact on him, and with that contact, The pass was not completed. He was looking for,
Applied by Robert
well, I couldn't even tell. Robert Walter was all over. It didn't matter who he was trying to hit it.
It'll be third down.
I mean, give the kid credit. He didn't scream when Walter got near him. Robert Walter is not only a tall dude, the guy bench presses somewhere around 650 pounds or something. That might be an exaggeration, but it's a lot of pounds. He could bench press me, I'm pretty sure.
If he introduced himself, his voice is so soft. It's so funny.
Yes.
Like, it's so funny.
Softly spoken, but the kid will pick you up and toss you 10 yards. Basham drops back, passes, open receiver. That's number 2. Number 2, Ansh Bandari. I think that's his first catch of the game. It's for a touchdown. It's a 36-yard touchdown pass and catch. Basham with another touchdown pass. And the passes are eating us up right now.
So this is what a shootout is.
Yeah.
Aggravating.
Well done. Yep, this is what a shootout is. 34-31 with an extra point coming. Oh, my. Well, the passing game it got us. We've got some supreme athletes out there. They're getting open. Basham is finding them. He is Jesus Christ in a football uniform. Walter Payton come back alive again. Or we're a bunch of 60. Sorry, headset dropped.
Also, welcome back. The Wi-Fi cut out for a little bit. A good 10 minutes it was out. But
So we're back up right now, Chad?
what you've missed so far is the Village School just scored another touchdown. Whoa!
Remington Strickland.
Listen. Wow.
Yeah, Remington from broadcast class fame. Also a football player, but broadcast class
Yeah,
fame.
definitely.
Third quarter.
Oh.
Wow.
As a touchdown, a huge run from Basham. About a 40 or so yard run to get him down to about the 1. And then West got the ball and broke about 5 tackles and pushed himself into the end zone to get that touchdown. But Remington Strickland blocks the extra point. And we're at 40 for the Village Vikings, 38 for your Eagles. So this is the second game we've had excellent offense, and the defense just hasn't got there yet. There's just a couple of things that we're not doing right. And we've given up 40 in the first 3 quarters. We've got 1:22 left, Camille. What are you predicting this? What are we going to do? Are we going to run the pass? Or we're going to run the ball or pass the ball this next possession?
Great job, young ladies.
I'm hoping at least run some, because I feel like passing at this point, I mean, by the looks of things, they're kind of all over there. They're all on the right side, which I'm thinking you're probably going to want to run into them instead of throw the. Yeah, that's my take on it.
Okay, I don't know what that was, but we're going to go with run. We might run the ball more. We've had success, and J.D. Meagle. When we fake Claude Minconti to the right or to the left, all the linebackers follow him, and JD just right up the middle. He's got to be close to 100 yards by himself, even with the 30-yarder called back. He's got to be close to 100 yards rushing. Minconti's got a bunch, a lot of passing yards.
If this game keeps going like this, I think we need the Booster Club to buy us at least 4 new headsets.
I might or might not have thrown my headset down, but here's Caleb Howard. He's got some blocking out front. Spinning at the 30. He's going to get to about the 31-yard line on that return.
After the 31-yard line where the Eagles.
1 minute, 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Eagles down by 2 points. You know what we're setting ourselves up for? A game-winning field goal. A win by 1.
Again.
Just in case. Again, we could do that again. It could happen. All right, Eagles offense. Receivers, Abote, Howard, Solomon Cole, and somebody it looks like Donovan. Here's your handoff to Minconti up the middle, breaking a couple of tackles. He's going to get about 9 yards. Close to a first down, almost 10 there.
Just about 9 yards.
Make it 9.5 yards.
Bring up second down.
That middle has been open all night long, Camille. We haven't had to go out to the sides. We're just right up the middle, right up the gut. Our guys are opening up some huge holes. This is J.D. Meagle and a keeper. He's got some room on the sideline. Bam! Yes! So, Camille, that's in football what we call a truck.
There's a flag.
Oh, it better not be
Mr.
anything. No.
Listen, he did flex with the football. I don't know if that's unsportsman. Maybe he was just working out his bicep.
I'm dying.
On the play.
Just so you know, that's called a truck. When you
Yeah.
have the ball and you run over somebody.
That was kind of, who was that? Number 80? James Wally. Man, embarrassing. I feel like, wow.
Ouch. Well, when your quarterback is trucking people, and then I guess you can't flex either. I mean, maybe that's a little bit worse than flashing the peace sign as you run into the end zone. I don't know.
Wow.
I'll give him that. One of our coaches did walk on the field and talk to him and say, look, stop doing it. So at least, that was a bit more egregious than the first one.
Brings the ball back. But it's still an Eagle first down.
My vote is that we put the refs on the field versus Remy and Tony. That's my take on it.
This is a pass looking out towards Caleb Howard. Ball's knocked away.
Intended for Caleb Howard.
Caleb's helmet came off on that one. And I'm not sure why why their player isn't getting a flag for saying something after the play. But incomplete pass. JD had to pick up that snap off the ground.
I don't know if I can handle this, Mr. Williams. I don't know if I can do it.
All right, we're both going to have to take a deep breath, smile, and just keep on going because we're right in this game. 38 for the Eagles, 40 for the Vikings, 14 seconds left. Second down and 10 yards to go from about the 32-yard line. Now back to Meagle. Hands it off to Minkandi up the middle. This time he's going to be met. That's number 58. That is Gary Smith. Gary Smith gets him for a 2-yard loss.
I'm so sorry. It was going to be a joke about the way he spelled his name because it's Garrri.
Vikings 40.
So we're working with some of the pronunciation. A lot of foreign students go to Village. A lot of I'm pretty sure it's a boarding school. They do some boarding at the school. So a lot of kids coming in. The school's grown fast. So we're going to do this last quarter. We're down by 2 and we're moving the ball. Big third down coming up now for the Eagles. We'll be right back. All right, we're going to give a good shout-out right now to Logan Walter, who is helping out on camera, has been doing camera for all of our games. And get this, our other camera person had to leave at halftime. Logan's mom stepped in. Logan's mom is doing the camera for us now. Yes, this is a family affair right here. Everybody joining in, everybody helping out. So the Walter family on camera right now. That pass to Abote is good for 3 yards. So that was only second down. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that was third down. So they flipped the number. Fourth down and about 7 yards to go. The Eagles are going for it. Big play right here, right at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Let's give him some help, folks.
Minkandi on the right side of Meagle. Meagle takes his snap, dropping back, looking deep. Caleb Howard, it's going to be pass interference, no doubt about it. Caleb Howard had a shot, but he was fouled beforehand. That's a flag on them.
Did he throw it up? Yep, it's right there. It's on the. Wow.
2 flags flew pass interference on the Village Vikings, and the Eagles going to get their first down. That's bold. 4th down and 7 yards to go, and you throw the deep bomb looking for the touchdown. Okay.
Maybe he's just a little angry.
An angry pass play. We got a lot of plays tonight we could qualify as angry.
It'll give your Eagles a first down.
So what's the difference between just like them not catching the ball or us like slapping it out of their hand versus a pass interference?
Well, yeah, you can slap the ball if you want to, but if you hit the player before the ball gets there, pass interference.
Oh, got it.
And
Okay.
he did. He ran right into Caleb before the ball got there. All right, first down for the Eagles. Meagle will keep it. He's going off tackle to the left side, and he's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. Let's call it 4 yards.
Picks up a 4-yard.
Yeah, he just got
gain. It'll
tackled
be
by
2nd down
Rob.
and 6.
Rob was on top. I looked at him. Rob was on top of him. So
Rob was blocking so fiercely he tackled his own quarterback. All right, here is your 2nd down and 6 play. Eagles threatening again, trying to take the lead back. Meagle keeps it again up the middle. J.D. Meagle, another move and into the end zone. J.D. Meagle, another touchdown play. It's worked all game long. J.D. Meagle up the middle.
would have been his 4th or 3rd.
We're losing count because of so many of them have been called back tonight. But that's a lot of yards and several touchdowns for J.D. Meagle.
Definitely.
Kid's having himself a game. Kid's having himself a year so far.
On for the extra point.
I don't know why they're leaving it so wide open in the middle if they know. It's happened too many times for it to just slide.
Nice job by Romo. Marcos Romo there picked that snap off the ground and got the place down. So get that. You got to catch the snap, place it down, hold it perfectly, all within about 1.5 seconds before Wood kicks it. That time, Marcos Romo picked it up off the ground and still got it snapped down perfectly or set down perfectly for the kick so that Julian Hood could kick his 114-yard extra point that he likes to do.
They try and clown on him in broadcast class. But I mean, I could never do it.
I'm not going to say much about it then. All right, so the Eagles do take the lead back, 45-40. And if we can do something we have not done much of tonight, if we can stop the Vikings offense. The first half, it was really all one person. First half, it was all, well, 2 people. It was Basham to West for 3 or 4 touchdowns. We lost track. All their points really came from that one combination. Second half, they've had runs. They passed to several other players. Basham himself has done some running. This is one heck of a football game. You don't want to see really a 45-0 football game at homecoming. You want to see some competition, but you'd also like to see a win. This is West on the kickoff return.
Uh-oh.
And this is West saying goodbye to the Eagles. He's scoring on runs, on passes, and he just scored on about a 95-yard kickoff return. Must have had some blocking somewhere.
I think the silence speaks for itself. I don't think I'm going to say anything about it. I think I'm just going to be quiet.
He's going to take a deep breath and take it all in.
Do some meditation exercises with everyone on the broadcast.
Don't throw my headset down. That's what I'm working on. 10:21 left. You know what would have been nice right there? Would have been nice to have a flag right there.
Yeah.
Didn't happen, but
After he tossed the ball up, he tossed it up a little too confident for me.
unsportsmanlike conduct or something. Maybe back when he caught the ball at the 5. Something like that would have been good. All right, not going for the kick right here. Going for a 2-pointer. Before we have that, we've got a timeout. Village calls a timeout. They weren't sure about that one.
Timeout on the field.
They're up by 5, trying to go up by 7 with this 2-point conversion. We'll be right back. Two-point conversion attempt coming for the Village Vikings, at least we're assuming here. And everybody's keeping an eye right now on where Jaquan West is. He's been by far the most dominant player. Basham's having an excellent game himself. It's been West on most of the touchdowns thus far for the Vikings. Here's your snap and rolling out. Basham's looking off to the end. That ball is tipped. That looks like number 9, Blaine Baird, got in. And that conversion will be no good. 46-45. Eagles down by 1 point.
Take the lead, but by only 1 point.
Oh, Camille.
Mr. Williams.
We're going to need to call some subs into here. I'm going to have a feigning spot. I go down. You got to go play-by-play in color, okay?
Wow.
Jerry Reeves calling for a pizza.
I think I need to go put some pads on and put a helmet on tight so it doesn't fall off like the rest of the football players. Apparently, it just falls off for fun. And then
Well,
just
if
go
you'll tackle Jaquan West, I'll give you a football uniform.
Fun, okay.
Because he's been one heck of a tackle tonight. I don't know if the guy does anything else, baseball, track, basketball. He is one heck of a football athlete. I imagine we'll see him playing in college somewhere. Does it have him listed? No, they don't have him listed as juniors or seniors or anything on here. We'll just have to hope and pray he's a senior.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next volleyball game, home volleyball game, is October 1st.
All right, Eagles are down by 1 point. 10:21 left in the fourth quarter. Our offense that has produced so much will get another shot here. Now, they have tried a couple of offensive offsides kicks tonight. Let's see if Solar has something else up his sleeve. Here's your kick. He's going to squib it hard. It's going to go right into the hands of an Eagles player right at the 30-yard line. I've seen that one before, Camille. What you do is you kick the ball as hard as you can at that front row of Eagles, and you hope it hits one of them and bounces back to you, and you get to keep the ball. So I've seen that play before. I mean, it's not fun to be one of those front four guys. You're kind of playing dodgeball. You're trying not to get hit by that ball. Eagles are going to have the ball, 1st and 10, with 70 yards to go to the end zone. Be real nice to take this lead back. Eagles with 3 receivers to the left. Swing pass over to Solomon Cole. Solomon cuts it back. Solomon's got some room.
Come on.
Spin move by Solomon Cole. Cole gets 16 yards on that play. 16 yards and a first down by Solomon Cole. That's why we work so well together, folks. You do the nicknames, I'll do the real names. We'll get them going. Next time Claude does something, we do Claude Cashman Condi. He likes cash on that one. Eagles moving. Ball's at the 46. Meagle with Cash in the backfield. Here's your snap. Looks over towards the left. That's almost intercepted by number 27, Andrew Duncan. He read the swing or the wide receiver screen pass. Darn near picked it off. Good read, but you know what that sets up? Next time, George does the same thing, goes out, comes back like a screen pass, and then starts sprinting down the field for a touchdown. That's what I'm hoping for next.
Tell him. Go to one of the coaches, grab the headset, and just yell at him.
Hold my headset. Hey. Here goes Cash. Here goes Claude.
Cash.
Mincondi. See, I forgot my role. Cash Mincondi for 6 yards, 3rd down and 4.
They did exactly what you said.
Just listen to me. Listen to me and Camille.
You should be the new football coach. By Coach Black.
No. I'm struggling as the broadcast coach. 3rd down, and they mark it kind of a little bit short, so 3rd down and 5 for the Eagles. Here's your snap. Here's Mincondi. He's got a ton of room. He's off to the left. He's off to the races. One man to beat. He's down at the 5-yard line. Claude Mincondi, 50-yard run. 50 yards for Claude.
First down.
Cash.
Mincondi. That's right. We'll work on the timing. That's fine.
Does he have like the most yards out of everyone? I feel like he does, right?
Well, he's a receiver. He does return some kicks, and then his rushing, so he's probably pretty close. Now, if you count JD gets all the passing yards, so he might be the most total. But as far as our receivers and running backs, I'm pretty sure Mankandi's got the most. All right, first down for the Eagles, 11-yard line. Here's J.D. Meagle as a keeper.
Yep.
Into the end zone. J.D. Meagle leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Just like that. We need to give J.D. a nickname. J.D. Meagle's not good enough. Think about this one. This is the big one. Give your quarterback a nickname. Give me your top 3 suggestions, and we'll pick.
Okay, let's think. JD.
Take it through.
TD. Touchdown.
TD Meagle. That's
one.
not bad for your first
Right.
one. You're a natural. You're a Will Scott nickname maker. Nickname factory. TD Meagle.
It kind of flows.
We forget the other 2. TD Meagle.
Right?
TD Meagle for another one. Gets another touchdown. And we're going to go for 2 here to extend this, hopefully, to a 7-point lead. That ball, unfortunately, is going to be fumbled. And McCounty falls on top of it. So the Eagles are going to stay ahead by 5 points. 51-46. We've got 8.5 left in this game, and we've scored 51 points against a good team.
This is my prophecy. We're going to stop them before they hit the 40. We're going to stop them before they hit the 40, right? And then we're going to score a touchdown, and then Julian Hood is going to go kick. That's my prediction.
If this comes true, just drop the headset and walk away for the rest of your life, because you will be the prophet. Go get yourself a little shack on the side of a road somewhere in the middle of nowhere and be a psychic.
I think Miss Civalero would have to kick me out of the school. I would be participating in witchcraft.
Well, let's say you're getting this from the good side, because it's for the good guys, okay? Nice. All right, so they don't make it to the 40. Now, if they do make it to the 40, we're going to have to fire you.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. Mr. Geddes, or Mr. Hazard, me calling him a Mr. Howard, then this, man, it's game over.
Well, Will Scott started this whole enterprise. Eagles on the air. He's made mistakes. I make mistakes. Jerry Reeves makes a lot of mistakes. Here's the kickoff by Hood. And the Eagles are trying off one of those little short kickoffs. No way we're going to give it to Mr. West. So a pop-up kick.
A pop-up kick caught by Tyler Woods.
All right, so Woods catches it in about the
Vikings ball,
35-yard line for the Vikings. So if they get 10, 20, if they get 25 yards, they're at the 40.
I'm fired.
Well, we'll fire you later, though. We need you for the rest of the football games, please, at least. And, well, for volleyball, too. And you need to give basketball a shot.
Softball, baseball.
And trust me, if they haven't fired Jerry Reeves, they're not firing anybody. Okay?
Fired me every day.
I try to. All right, here's the Vikings offense back. Basham is going to look to the side, get this one over to West. And West breaking tackles right and left again.
Don't fire me. Don't fire me.
There we go. We got a flag on them this time.
So I'm not fired?
No, because flag is going to move that one right back.
Okay, good.
Block in the back. And I'm just going to tell the gentleman right now from Village, don't argue. Do not argue. Give it up. Okay? We've got about 120 yards of penalties, I think, this game. At least it feels like 120 yards.
Terrible.
A block in the back is going to move that one back, and that one was kind of obvious. He's right at about the 50. I'm on the 50. I'm staring at him doing it. Thank you. We got that call. All right, so we've at least established that the referees aren't against the Eagles. Maybe we've just made a few penalties we shouldn't have, except for the peace sign one. That was baloney.
And so was the flexing one?
Okay, flexing, yeah. Let him play a little bit. If you're not flashing gang signs or flipping somebody off, let the guys play, I say. But it is what it is. And where that flag was thrown, it's going to be first down, but 6 yards to go. He's going to get him down. Oh, my gosh. He almost spun away. That was number 40 for the Eagles. We got Grant Harrelson and Robert Walter in the backfield.
Robert Walter.
And it's going to go down as a sack, so 2nd down and 7 yards to go
2nd down and
for
7.
Village.
Rob has 2 sacks, JD and theirs.
Nice. When he knocked down our own quarterback inadvertently. Here's a pass, or the snap back to Basham. He's going to go across the middle of the field to West. West is going to have himself a 1st down and some more because the Eagles are not tackling him still.
West on the reception.
That's going to be a 1st down. It's going to be about 19 yards on that reception to West. And guess what?
I'm fired.
Fired. They're at the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. Find out where 13 is. We are shadowing him. This is a keeper by Basham. He's going to be tackled down by Claude Mincondi. They're going to give him forward progress of about a yard, maybe a yard. Well, gave him 2 yards. So forward progress gets him into there. Nice tackle by Claude. 2nd down and 8 yards to go. 6:56 left in this game. Eagles up 51-46. Excellent game for your homecoming game. Now back to Basham. Looks right, looks left, hits number 2. And as soon as number 2, Ansh Bandari catches the ball, he's met by, was that
Solomon Cole.
V?
He changed his shoes.
It's hard
No
to see
way.
him.
No way.
Well, it worked because he just planted the receiver on that one. Maybe 1 yard on that one. So 3rd down and 7 now for the Vikings.
Put in Andy Cook.
Give him a shot. The snap is fumbled by Basham. He's still looking to throw the ball. That's going to be knocked away. It's going to be 4th down and 7 now. The pass was intended for number 10, Cohen, and defended.
4th down.
I think that was McKissick over there. Hard to see numbers on the other side of the field. I think it was Sam McKissick. 4th down and 7 yards to go. Let's see what the Vikings do. I don't think they're punting here. Going to go for this one for sure. Find number 13. Kid's got about 900 yards in this game. He's got to have something close. All right, 4th down and 7. Huge play right here. Snap back to Basham. He's looking.
Get him,
He's
Rob,
got pressure from Rob. Ball knocked down. Rigo, he caught. Unbelievably caught. Rob Walter was all over the quarterback, still got the ball away, a moonshot, and West still catches the ball in the 1st down.
Maybe he heard him talk and got less intimidated.
I guess.
Man.
That is a crazy play by the quarterback to get that one down there, and a good catch by West. 1st down and 10, ball's about the 25-yard line. Here's your handoff to Woods. Woods carrying tacklers down to the 13. He'll have a 1st down. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10 now. 1st down and 10, ball at the 14-yard line. Village moving the ball again. We're going to have a false start, I think, penalty. False start on the Vikings. Rob Walter coming off for a rest. Get a breather right here. Get some water.
The Vikings are marching back 5 yards.
Of a job getting away. We got a couple sacks. All right, 1st down and 15. 15-yard line for the Vikings. Here's your snap back to Basham. He's going to hand this one off to Woods. Woods evading tacklers.
Boom. Solomon
Gets down to
Cole.
the 6. Yeah. Well, Solomon Cole, your cornerback, doesn't normally tackle the other team's running back, but Solomon. And that's going to be 52-51. Somebody in the next room wants to go for 2. I think they're going to call the timeout and go ahead and go for 2. All right, so we've got a 1-point game. A 2-point conversion is forthcoming. If the Eagles can stop that, they'll be behind by 1, and all we'll need is a field goal to win it.
We need to come up for we need to come up with a nickname for Julian.
Julian. You ever see the movie? The Replacements? Comedy about football?
Appreciate your cooperation.
No, I thought you were talking about the TV show, like the Disney show.
Oh, no, don't know anything about that one. No, the movie where the kicker is a soccer player, comes on to kick for NFL football, and they call him the leg. Maybe that's too obvious. We need something more clever.
Oh, that's what Tomas was talking about.
The leg. Yeah, well, when you can kick field goals as long as Julian can, the leg is appropriate. Let's get something more original.
The
That's the thing
calf.
that went through. No. No, for all the good you did on the first one, I'm glad you were laughing after that one. All right, 2-point conversion is coming up, folks. Be nice to stop this one. We'll be down by 1 point with 3.5 left. If they convert, it'll be a 3-point lead with 3.5 left. And we've already had an overtime game this year. We won it by 1 point. All right, here's your conversion attempt. Basham all alone. Yep, now here comes Woods. Basham with Woods on the left-hand side. West is out in the slot on the left-hand side. Motion comes. And the snap onto the ground. That ball is knocked away. Forget about it. That is no good. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back with 3.5 minutes left.
Your Eagles are down 51,
I just cannot believe
52.
Solomon changed his shoes during half. I just cannot, but like.
Try something different, he says. Well, I think we've done a better job, with the exception of that gigantic kick return. We've done a better job against West, and maybe it's because he changed his shoes. You never know. We'll have to ask him in class on Monday.
Celebration in the North Gym to kick off all winter sports. It's going to be a fun night. We want you to
Oh, man.
join us. There'll be prizes, all kinds of amazing
Camille, this is the kind of game you want to be involved in. Blowouts are boring. As long as we win this game, this is the kind of game you want to be involved in.
At least it's entertaining. At least it's like entertaining. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm entertained. Are you entertained?
Yeah. You could call it that. You could call it that.
I will. This is fun. But if you were not here, I would probably be just about dead, laying on the floor. Jerry, do not resuscitate. Do not give me that CPR, brother.
Not letting you out that easy.
Put in Andy Cook. He says he can hit harder than Remy. I wanna believe him. I do. I really do.
All right, here's your kickoff from Solar. It is a low, squibbing one. He hit our line that time. Eagles got to fall on that ball, and they do.
Oh.
No, that's got. I mean, the guy's laying on the ground, guys. You've got to throw that flag, right? I mean, I'm saying for the things that we've done and got 15 on, that should be 15. You're laying on the ground in high school. You can't get back up. I don't know. I'm not on the field. I'm not calling the fouls, but I'm looking at that one thing. That kid's laying on the ground with the ball, and you just laying on top of him.
That's the most obvious. Mr. Williams, I'm going to throw the headset.
No.
Yes.
Don't throw. It's a brand new headset. Just came in yesterday. No throwing of the new headsets.
We just got word from Chad, no throwing the headset.
By the way, Chad Lloyd running the entire truck by himself today. Here's a handoff to Mincondi. Mincondi's got some room off to the left-hand side. He'll be cut down after about a 5-yard gain.
Picks up about
Number 27, Andrew Duncan got him.
Second down, 5.
Claw stays on the ground. Looks like maybe a little bit of a... Nope, he's just fixing some equipment there. His shoe came off. Borrow Solomon's cleats. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left for the Eagles to get down the field and score. Timeout by the Village Vikings.
Vikings use their final timeout.
They got no more timeouts left, so Eagles are going to come over here. They got the ball on the 25-yard line, second down and 5, just under 3 minutes left. All right, Coach Choi.
Coach Choi.
Coach Choi. Who you throwing it to? Who you giving it to? What are you going to try?
Probably going to throw it, honestly, Sam McKissick. I think at this point, Claude's getting tired, and I think they already know we're either going to throw it to Claude or Caleb or JD's going to run it. I feel like if we put Sam in, have him run, maybe not even run, maybe we just, pass it to, not pass it. Is it pass?
Pass, yes.
Okay,
It's called a
I
pass.
just didn't know. Because I messed up pass with handoff at the beginning.
But we're growing, aren't we?
Yes.
Well, we're going to find out right here. Meagle with McConaughey in the backfield. Meagle's going to keep it. He's going to go off left side. He's going to try to find his yards. He's going to get out of bounds, but he's going to get that first down. He's at the 35-yard line. First down for the Eagles on that 10-yard run by Meagle. That's been working all game long.
First down.
It almost looked like, and I'll give some credit here to Jerry Reeves, it almost looked like he was trying to stay in bounds a little bit longer, run a couple seconds off the clock, because we'd like to get down the field and not give any time to the Village Vikings to score if we were able to get the touchdown here. Meagle looks off to the left-hand side, passes it to Solomon Cole. Solomon Cole! What a play!
Solomon Cole!
It's got to be the shoes.
He took that hit like a champ.
Yes, he did.
Whoa.
He was stopped for about a 1 or 2 yard loss, took a big shot, shook it off, and ran past about 3 or 4 other guys. First down for Cole, about a 12-yard gain. Eagles are at their own 47 now and moving. Dang, he took a shot, didn't he?
Dang. I thought it was over for him. He just stood there.
Yeah, the kid was watching, waiting for him to come through. All right, here's your snap to Meagle. He's going to keep it off right side. Spin move. Meagle's still on his feet. Meagle gets the first down. Dang. I'm just saying, neither team is tackling in this game like you would expect. And these are athletes. These are good athletes on the field, but neither team is able to tackle. Maybe you're just that elusive.
Maybe they need me. I need to be the first female football player.
You would hit somebody, wouldn't you?
Well, maybe not hard. 5'4", 100-some pounds,
Timeout is called by the Eagles to give a little bit of a breather and think about how we're going to manage this one. 1 minute, 59 seconds left. We're down by 1 point.
Eagles trailing by 1.
I think the refs have to run home. Whoever's dad is yelling, I think the refs, I'm sure they can hear him on the field. They're yelling so loud.
We can hear him in here. All right, training team on the field, getting the guys water, back off the field, and we are ready for 1st and 10 from our own 42-yard line. Not a bad suggestion from Mr. Reed. Get the trainers up here for us. Meagle keeps. Here's your blocking. He's going to get some about 7, 8 yards. He's going to take a big hit from a defensive lineman. 8 yards, again, from Meagle. Eagles playing this one safe. We are up close right now to where it's Julian Hood time.
Julian Hood time.
So I think we're just running the ball right and left right now. No use risking anything. No, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna throw it over to Solomon Cole. Cole is gonna get up close to a first down.
Solomon Cole.
He's gonna. We've got a flag down. Not sure what our call is gonna be.
Flag on the play.
Cole got a couple of yards up close to a first down. There is a flag in a place that does not bode well usually for the Eagles. And they're going over to talk to the Village sideline to see what to do. And yeah, it's going to be on the Eagles.
What is it?
Block in the back. So the block in the back we got from Village before is repaid. The Eagles are going to have, looks like second down and about 12 now to go instead of 3rd and 2. All right, 1 minute, 4 seconds left. Eagles down by 1 point. We need to move the ball. Here's your shot from Meagle. He's going to pass it out to Mincondi. Mincondi's going to slip a couple of tackles and get up to about the 36-yard line. Timeout is called by the Eagles to stop the clock. We're under a minute at 52 seconds. Keeping this one close, aren't we?
Oh, unfortunately.
And the Eagles call timeout.
I really do think that they should put someone new in there, spice it up, you know? At this point, like...
Us or them?
Us. I mean, listen, like, it's obvious we're going to get the field goal if it comes down to it, but I just feel like, why not?
Well, maybe throw Remington in the backfield.
Oh,
who's going to
my
tackle
God.
him? Neither team has been tackling much tonight.
We'll
Give
just
it to
stare
Remy.
at him.
Yes. He'll carry 16, 17 guys into the end zone. Some of our own guys he can carry with him.
I think we should do like that one episode in Glee where where the football players start doing a dance to distract the other team. They just punt it. It's over.
Chalk that up to one of the things that will not happen in the last 52 seconds in this game. It's an omen. 52 seconds. They have 52 points. That's telling me something. El Profeto. That's Spanish for prophet, I think.
Pretty
All right,
close.
Meagle and Mincondi in the backfield. Snap to Meagle. Meagle's looking to dump it off to Mincondi on a screen pass. Mincondi trying to get some room, get some yards. He's going to end up getting no gain. We're going to have 4th down and about 4 yards to go. Here is the game on the line if the Eagles cannot get this 4th down play. Eagles' last timeout is taken.
Caleb was right there. I don't know if he saw him. Well, I mean, obviously he didn't see him, but, man. It's been a long
Should have given
night.
it to Remy.
We should tell him. We should go into the other box, be like, hey, this is my suggestion. As a 16-year-old girl with no football experience, I suggest just handing it to Remy.
Maybe we need one more headset. It'll be like a coaches to Camille headset.
To the prophet.
Yeah.
We can like bedazzle it and
Push it.
everything. Yeah.
You know what? Chalk that up to also things that probably aren't going to happen, but we can wish. All right, here you go. 4th down and 4 yards to go for the Eagles. 42 seconds left in the game. We've got to get a first down here, and we got to get the ball into the end zone or a field goal coming up. 4th down and 4. Snap back to Meagle. Meagle's looking over the middle of the field.
Yes!
Caleb Howard! Caleb's going to go down at the 18.
I told you, Caleb.
Oh,
I
there you
told
go. You are a prophet. I'm dying here. 34 seconds. The clock will start when the Eagles get ready.
Woo!
We've got a shot now. We're well within Julian Hood range. I'm not sure who called a timeout. I thought everybody was done, but you know. Oh, okay. So our timeout? Okay, so it's our timeout. That's right. When the trainers came on the field, it was not a timeout. So That was our last timeout. Village, I believe, has no timeouts. All right. We going to run a play, or are we just going to set one up and kick it?
No, run it.
Run it.
Run it.
Go for the TD.
Run it. TD Meagle.
I'm thinking TD Meagle's got a
Right?
shot here. Just keep
Or
it in his
Remy.
hands. What you could do, you could run a play. You got 34 seconds. Run a play, get some more yards.
Yeah.
Then you could snap it and spike it for an incompletion to stop the clock.
Oh.
You could go. You could do that. Why not? All right, Eagles are setting up. Meagle takes a snap. Gonna look. He's looking down the middle.
Come on.
He's got overthrown. He missed Solomon Cole.
Pass is incomplete.
He had Cole in the end zone. He had a shot at him.
Bring up second down at 10, 27 seconds.
Solomon Cole was open.
It's going to be George.
You think it's gonna be George?
It's going to be George.
Okay, I'm gonna go Caleb. Caleb's had one heck of a game. I'm gonna go Caleb on
Okay.
this one. Now, if it's anybody else, we're both fired.
Definitely. The box gets shut down. It's moving. We're getting a crane and we're moving it.
Well, put a couple of elementary kids up here who've never seen a football game before. Here's your play. Second down and 10. Meagle with Mincondi in the backfield. Here's your snap. Meagle looking over the middle of the field. Oh, that's a foul. That's gonna be a foul. Was he not grabbed? It was a Bote they were going for.
Pass intended for George Obote. Ball's
22
incomplete.
seconds left. Third down and 10.
Third down and 10.
Wonder what the Eagles might do here.
JD might just run it.
Well, get it closer, and, well, you can't do it now because if you run it now, you got to spike it to get your field goal team on. Oh, you know what happened? You know what? Julian Hood, the last time he did a kickoff, Julian Hood limped off the field. I remember looking at that, wondering what the problem was. Maybe that's what we're seeing here is that we can't.
He's saying thumbs up.
No, he's just telling the coach, thumbs up right now. Meagle takes the snap. Meagle roll off to the right.
George.
Looking into the end zone, evading
come on.
tacklers. Looking in for Caleb Howard! Caleb Howard!
No way!
No flags, no flags! Give it up! Bam! Woo! There you go on homecoming night.
Caleb!
That was JD TD Meagle avoiding 16, 17, 37 tackles.
I'm okay with not being the prophet anymore. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I'll go ahead and go a little bit of, you rubbed the prophetess off on me.
Whew.
I caught a little bit of the prophet right there. Caleb Howard with a touchdown. How long was that play? We had 22 seconds left. That was a 12-second play.
No one got him.
It's a ridiculously long play, yeah. And he walked around, waited. He was, the quarterbacks in this game are ridiculously athletic. That was, it's Basham for the Vikings, avoiding tackles and making throws. TD Meagle doing the same for the Eagles. Caleb Howard got open, got the ball, touchdown. Eagles up 57-52. We will probably go for two right here, make it a 7-point lead. Oh, man. Could go for one just to make it 6, just to make sure.
No. Do it. Run it. Put in Andy Cook. He'll run it.
I trust Andy. I've seen him at work in the broadcast class. He's one of our, he's 20% of our broadcast class. All right, we are going for two. TD Meagle in the backfield. Your superb offensive line that has blocked well enough to get us 57 points tonight. That offensive line, Tony Saw, Robert Walter, Cohen Carpenter, Bobby Rossi, and Remington Strickland. That line has blocked the heck out of everybody tonight. Here's your 2-point conversion. Meagle's going to run it. Get off to the side. He's got a shot to get in. In he goes. I saw a flag.
Why?
Conversion is good, but there's a
Mr.
flag
Williams.
on the play.
Mr. Williams.
You know what? At least there wasn't a flag on the touchdown play.
Okay, yeah.
give him
We
that.
could say that.
They're going to call holding on the Eagles.
Against the Eagles.
You know, back in the day when we had Sid Smith and, in my eyes, the greatest offensive lineman ever to play, brain fart because I just forgot his name.
Oh,
Bruce
wow.
Matthews. They were on our coaching staff. Bruce Matthews told the guys every single play of football has holding. You just don't get caught.
Huh.
Well, we're getting caught a lot tonight.
But that's okay. Right now, it's okay. I'm going to allow it just right now because I feel like if I get mad, I'm just going to jinx it. There's no point.
Well, Julian Hood now is going to go for the 1-point conversion, go for the extra point. Ball is going to be placed on the 20. This is a 30-yard field goal, easily within his reach. But he did have a problem earlier tonight. Good Lord!
Beautiful. In the soccer net. No, dang it.
Look where the ball. It went over the soccer net. Good Lord, 30 yards. That was good from 50.
Not even. That's like. Wow.
Your Eagles retake the lead.
All right, 58-52. There are 10 seconds left. What's the one thing we're not going to do?
Let them run.
Let them run.
Jeez.
We're not going to let number 13 get the ball. Whatever we have to do, we're not letting 13 get the ball.
Remy and Tony could kill someone, and I will give all the money in the world for a lawyer right now. I will give all the money in the world.
Well, let's hope we let him get out of high school before we have to worry about it too much. Oh, man. Is this what we wanted on homecoming?
Absolutely. This is listen, I got to admit, you don't even know how much football I've watched. But this is the most entertaining thing. It's probably because, then again, it is my high school, but this is really entertaining.
Well, we've had some years in past where the football team has struggled. Last year being the worst of them, it was a tough time, lots of injuries. In 1 year, Coach Black and his coaching staff and this squad of boys have turned things around to where this is a good Village Viking football team, a solid team, and we're getting ready to beat them after scoring 58 points. Now, we've got 10 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what we do here with the kick. Julian Hood chips it up.
Yep.
Did the Eagles get
yes!
it?
Yes! There's no way.
That was Woods came up. Oh, that was huge. Eagles were going down there trying to get the ball. No way we were going to give it to a West. 1 second did come off the clock, but Woods saves the rest of the game right there.
9 seconds remaining.
Woo. All right, 9 seconds left in the game. Eagles up by 6 points. Woo is right. All right, they got the ball at the 40. Looks like the 40, their own 40. They need to go 60 yards in 9 seconds. They got no timeouts.
Mr. LaRocca is over here coaching them from the top of the stands.
Well, if I was going to listen to anybody in the stands, it would probably be him.
I've never seen Remy run that fast before.
Well, he was late to class once, but that might have been it. All right, 9 seconds. Here you go, Camille. Here's a snap back to Basham.
Come on.
Throw over to West.
Done.
Fumbles the ball. Fumble the ball. That is out of bounds. Clock stops and make the signal. Make the signal. What's he calling? Out of bounds? Fumble? What's he calling?
Nothing anymore. It's over. I'm done. We're not listening to him anymore.
He fumbled the ball. I can't tell what the call is.
There's 2 seconds left on the clock.
I guess he stepped out of bounds before he fumbled the ball. Then the Eagles recovered, so
of course he did.
with 2 seconds left in the game, certainly now the last play of the game.
Come on, defense.
Barring a penalty, this will be the last play of the game. All right. Eagles got 3 defensive linemen. Everybody else back to guard the pass. You got your eye on 13. He's been a wrecking ball by himself. Basham will take the snap. Eagles will try to put a little bit of pressure on him. Here's the game. Swing it over to 13. He's going to throw a pass.
No, there's no way.
Knocked away.
Oh.
That's it. Eagles win.
Woo!
No flags on the field. Give it up. Give it up. Bam. Holy cow.
Man, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, gentlemen, for the help tonight on your calls.
Good as the
Woo!
toughest
That is
Jefferson
the most
competition.
exciting game I have ever
Eagles
watched
win,
here
58,
at the Nest.
52.
Holy cow.
Happy homecoming.
Well, happy homecoming, like Mr.
Happy-
Reeves said.
Happy homecoming indeed. All right, when's the next game? What do we got coming up?
We got Tuesday.
Tuesday
5:30.
volleyball, home game?
Yes.
Home game in volleyball. We are going to make every effort we can to get that game online. So Tuesday volleyball game. We got some games for football coming up. Football games. And we're looking real quick. We got excited and shuffled all of our papers off.
By our coaches and our
You know what? We'll announce it on Twitter when the next game is, folks. We're going to try to do the away games if we can. We get all your games. Thank you for joining us at Eagles on the Air. Camille, you did fantastic tonight.
Thank you.
Folks, have a good rest of the weekend. God bless. Signing off.